105.3 The Fan.
Welcome in, DFW. Glad to have each and every one of you on board after, dare I say, break up the Texas Rangers. 6 straight wins in sole possession of first place in the AL West. 2 games above 500. Your Texas Rangers with maybe, is that the quickest game of the year?
Gotta be.
I mean, it's gotta be. I was getting ready to go to the gym.
Maybe 45 minutes was the game.
Walking out of my apartment, and I look at my phone, because I'd been keeping track, or at least I thought I was, and I'm like, holy Toledo, we're in the top of the 7th inning. I'm not going to make it.
2:12 game time.
Bro, that game flew by. You know who's who's dancing a jig right now besides Ray Davis, Chris Young, and the entire Rangers organization?
You.
Rob Manfred.
Why so? For quick baseball games?
Rob Manfred, yes, I get it, and all the baseball purists out there, oh, he's a terrible commissioner. He's ruining the game.
Does any fan like their commissioner? I don't know any.
That's a great point. I don't know if anybody does. I mean, when we talk about worse commissioners, I don't know if anybody can be worse than the WNBA commissioner, but that's another conversation for another time. But Rob Manfred has fundamentally changed baseball.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 2 hours and 12 minutes. And I'll tell you, and here's the thing, right? Shout out to my boy Ryan Woody, big-time Tolo, OU diehard. And when OU, who just won the College World Series, shout out to them. Boomer, our boy CA. But I watched, and of course, my KU Jayhawks made it, I think, like the second round or whatever, and then we got waxed by OU. But when you watch Major League Baseball now, and most games are in that 2 to 2.5 hour, which we can live with. But, man, you go to college baseball, my God, pack a lunch.
Oh, it's long?
Because that's what Major League Baseball used to be. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, you weren't getting out less than 3 hours. I mean, it was a done deal. Game starts at 7. Hopefully, you're in bed by 10.
Yeah.
And don't let there be a couple pitching changes. And you'd have pitchers on, guys in the bottom. Let me rearrange my batting glove. Let me step back out. Let me get off the bump. I mean, you'd be there all night.
Yeah, and they made the rules where you can't try to pick off a runner more than twice, 2 times in a row.
You can only have so many calls to the not to the dugout,
mound.
but mound visits and the pitch clock. I mean,
we don't have Boach a lot quicker too. Also,
I mean, hell, Skip might as well be sprinting compared to what Boach. I mean, hell, he'd still be walking to the mound right now. And then, and I know a lot of people don't, I love the ghost runner at second rule. Mm-hmm. I mean, extra inning games, tell you what, if it goes past 11, something's going on. All right. Most extra inning games are done by the 10th or 11th inning. So let's tell you this, your Texas Rangers kicking ass, taking names, win again tonight. And of course, maybe the more, if we're nitpicking here, and, let's just nitpick for a brief second, and we won't get too much into this, but do we know, and I know my boy, by the way, Fred Davis, Blake Elliott, and the khaki Kevin Walker, you guys just got done, you and Trap House Trevor just got done doing the game. Were they able to, because Blake and I were show prepping during the post game, did they give us any insight on everybody's favorite number 5, Corey Seager?
Back stiffness. Corey said he went through his normal everyday routine, and literally up until the last second, he decided that he was not going to be able to play in the game. But the decision leading up until pretty much 5 minutes prior to first pitch.
Before, right?
What was that?
Oh, because they didn't even scratch him. They pinch hit him.
They had to pinch hit him. It was literally maybe even not 5 minutes before first pitch. He was like, I can't go.
Game was started. He goes, oh, that pitcher's dealing.
Tell you what, Bobby hooked me up last game. You know what? Backed me a little stiff tonight.
Let's keep that average.
Man.
Him and Wyatt with last-minute scratch.
Wyatt's been a last-minute scratch. Corey Seager. I mean, and
they still find a way to get it done.
Still find a way. And again, this is a testament to Skip Schumacher and these young players. And again, we talked about this last night. We got to give credit where credit's due. Shout out to our boy Chris Young.
And this is a scrappy win. I mean, you only had one more hit than the Guardians. You had 6. The Guardians had 5. It's not as if you just, hit them out of the park.
Well, do we have the clip? Did Trap House Trevor get us the clip of the
Eagle
of our boy? Go ahead and play that.
This is pretty much how the Rangers won.
This is, but you know what? These are the kind of things that when you're playing good baseball and when you're coming together as a team, and I can't remember. I'm trying to think who said this, and I don't know. I swear to God, I heard it just recently about how part of what winning, and it might have been Skip Schumacher that said this. You create your own luck. Mm-hmm. Okay, because
put yourself in the right position.
You can't win in a 162 game season, and really, this is any sport. All right, football, basketball, baseball, any professional sport. Luck is factored in some form or fashion. It seems like when your team's losing, you can't buy any luck. It seems like everything that could go wrong will go wrong, and suddenly here you are on the 6-game win streak, and then something as unfathomable. I mean, this is Little League type stuff.
So we've got Ezekiel Duran at first. You got Alejandro Osuna at the plate. Top of the 7th, it's 2-2. And Osuna pops up to our boy Engel, who's in his 4th ever game, and hear what happens next.
2-2 pitch hit off the end of the bat, out into left. Cruising to his right is Engel. He's under it, and he makes the one-hand grab to get Osuna for the second out. And now Duran heading to third. What do we have here? I looked down for a second. What happened? Duran has scored, and the Rangers have the lead.
Did he throw the ball and I think the throw was errant and it went out of play.
He thought it was the final out.
Oh, my goodness.
And he tossed the ball up into the seats. He made the catch. I wrote down F7 in my book. I looked up, and they're awarding Zeke home plate. Engel thought that was the third out. He's playing in his 4th big league game tonight. And he thought the inning was over, and he just tossed the ball casually up into the seats. And Duran scores on just the bonehead play there by Engel.
Shout out to Engel. And he also is the last batter for the Guardians who strikes out looking for them to lose the game.
Well, look, I won't besmirch the young man for striking out to Jacob Latz, who, if he doesn't make an all-star game, we riot. Okay? And peacefully, of course, because my cousin is a cop here in the DPD. Shout out to my boy Stevie B. By the way, he's been working his ass off. He said Fair Park.
Dude.
There, it's I mean, look, it's the World Cup. We get it.
Man.
We get it. So
Norway came out strong there. We'll get to the soccer in a second.
We'll get to some soccer. By the way, 9:20. Stand by, because we're going to need your World Cup knowledge at 9:20. But shout out to my cousin Stevie B, who's and all the DPD and everybody out there that's keeping folks safe during this World Cup. But no, so our boy Cooper Engel, all 5'8", 190 pounds of him, and poor guy, he's only batting 91. And I mean .091.
And here is, if you want to hear, so we just heard the TV. No, we heard the radio.
That's the radio version.
That was the radio. Let's hear how it sounded on TV with the one and the only Mike Bassick.
So maybe not as comfortable out of the stretch. Here's a 2-2. And that's in the air. Left field, hanging up a long
routine play.
Routine.
Gets to it, and there are 2 away. And now
he threw it in the stands. He threw the ball in the stands. He gets home. We scored
the plate.
Oh my!
So
Bassick's the best. Bassick is the absolute best. What a call! And I mean, I don't know that there's a better broadcast team in all of baseball than Mike Bassick, Dave Raymond, and Nadell Hixie, and of course our very own Jared Sandler. But
Sandler's come into his own.
No, Sands is legit. So yeah, Cooper Engel, and this is a game that he'll probably want to forget. Now, mind you,
that's hilarious.
He's originally so based off his player card that I'm looking at right here, apparently he's a catcher.
Just in left field.
So this kind of gives you an idea of where the Guardians are at right now, and this is kind of a baseball. And I was watching. I think it was last night actually. I was watching.
He also had 3 strikeouts today.
Rough night for our boy Cooper Engel. Probably a game he's gonna want to forget. All right, this poor guy.
I'm going to pray for his success now.
Man, I mean, well, pray for it after the series is over.
Of course.
Okay, we got one more game tomorrow.
-3 fantasy points for our.
I mean, threw the ball into the stands.
He's like, come on,
yeah,
2 hours,
let's
third
go.
out. Why is everybody booing me?
What are you guys doing? I wonder if they threw the ball back at him. Like, no, bro, this ball's still in play.
That was going to be my question. If they throw the ball back and then they threw Osuna out at home, would he be out? How does that work?
Well, it would be Duran.
Or Durant, excuse
But
me.
I would imagine because I'm thinking once you throw the ball out of the playing surface, that's it. It's done.
It's just like if it went to the dugout and it ricochets back into the field, like it's out of play still.
But I'm saying you can score, or is it like sometimes when it bounces over and ground or not ground?
See, that's what I'm wondering because was Durant was on
at first. He was at first,
so he just ran all the way around to home plate.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no ball.
Could have ran twice.
Oh, Osuna was trying to get back on first base. No, bro, you're out. Just because he threw the ball into the stand doesn't mean you're safe. But no, so Durant scores, and of course, shout out to the Jungle Cat.
Yeah.
He hits his 9th home run of the year. He's got like 36 RBIs now on the season. Shout out to him. Again, another solid game for your Texas Rangers. They win 4-2. Jacob deGrom, 7 innings strong, throws 96 pitches, 9 Ks for our boy JD. Only gives up 4 hits, 2 runs. And then, of course, our boy Peyton Gray, another solid performance from him. He gives you a solid inning. And then Jacob Latz with his 11th save in the month of June. He's now got the 3rd most saves in the American League with now 18 on the season. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. When you consider that this guy wasn't really your starter, wasn't really your closer until, mid-May? And here we are now, and this guy has solidified himself as one of the best closers in all of Major League Baseball.
2 notes on the opposite side of closing, talking about opening. Jacob deGrom loves to give his first inning homer.
Boy, doesn't he?
It's not a Jacob deGrom game if he doesn't give up a first inning bomb. And then on the hitting side of things, Jock Peterson at the leadoff spot is the most bizarre thing, but it is just working.
But here's the thing. It's not as bizarre as you think. Because during his days with the Dodgers, he was the leadoff guy. So, but to your point, and this is something that Jared Sandler talked about yesterday on G-Bag.
His OPS has to be better since he's been leadoff. I mean, he was.
Oh, dude, it's been a revelation. But here's the thing, and this is like I said, and this is something that you got to give props to Skip Shoemaker about. We all love Boch, all right? You don't have a World Series if it's not for Boch, right? But the thing about Boch was he'd roll out the same 9 dudes every game, all right? Like, it didn't matter. You could be in the – and I get it. He's an old-school guy. But the thing about Skip that I really do appreciate, and this is where – and again, Boch is a former player, but, look, he's been a manager for the last, 30 years or whatever it's been, whereas Skip, who made a joke last night about, I think there was somebody on I can't remember if it was the Guardians or the Blue Jays who he'd actually hit against back in the day. That's how long this dude had been in the league.
All right, everyone's let us know Duran was on second. My apologies.
Oh, was he on second? Okay. Either way, he scored. But
so I guess it was a ground rule double?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's out of the field of play, so that makes all the sense in the world.
So he he wouldn't have scored.
If he was on first, he would have just gone. You would, because when the ball goes out of play, then I think you're awarded 2 bases. How it works.
That was on the Evan Carter kind of bunt situation, first base, where Duran got to second. So shout out to, like you said, putting yourself in winning plays where that error helped you score.
Well, and that's the one thing that. And look, this is not going to turn into a let's bash Boch session, but I mean, you've got a guy in Skip who. This team, and let me just go ahead and throw this cliche out there. They're starting to play like their manager. Okay? I mean, no one's going to, Skip will tell you himself. I mean, look, Skip lasted 11, 12 years in baseball because he was a effort guy. He was scrappy. That's why the Osunas of the world, the Nicky Lopez's of the world, the Justin Foske's of the world, that's why these guys are balling, I think, the way they are, because they see themselves in Skip and vice versa. And then when you throw in a guy like Cauley, although he went over 4 tonight, but hey, you know what? Look, he wasn't expecting to play tonight. Comes in, does his thing. Wasn't a disaster on defense, right? And that's the one thing too that I think you're starting to see from this team, and that's something you and I talked about, was it felt like, the first couple months of the season, even though, the hitting was okay, pitching was all right, but it just felt like there was a lot of little mental mistakes, a lot of fielding errors, a lot of base running errors that you didn't see in the last couple of years that you're thinking to yourself, like, okay, this has got to be a more disciplined team if this team's going to start putting wins together, and boom, here they are, and now sitting at 44 and 42 on the year. But again, Jock Peterson, but just kind of bringing it back full circle on your Jock Peterson point, is that, props to Skip for moving guys up and down the lineup and finding spots that fit. You know what I'm saying? And so for him to be able to do that, to put Jock in that leadoff position, he goes 1 for 4 tonight. That home run that you mentioned, he's got gets in the 2 RBI on this for the night, and you get yourself a win, and now you're in position to win. I mean, look, you've already won 2 series in a row. You can go for your second straight sweep tomorrow. Your boy Mackenzie Gore on the bump.
He'll shut the door. I need to get a jersey. He's going to shut the door tomorrow.
Okay, so fair or foul. I was at Costco yesterday, and they were selling Corey Seager jerseys.
I wouldn't care for that.
Okay. I was thinking about getting one.
Okay.
$25.
Pretty cheap.
I'm not spending $25 on a Corey. If you told me it was $10, I'm getting.
That's the appropriate price for a jersey.
If he was batting 300.
I don't think Costco.
I'm not batting 25. I'm not spending $25 on Corey Seager batting 183.
I don't think Costco is.
Well, you know what?
Let's
talk about it. Yeah, you know what? I think we need to adjust the price to what his batting average is.
So Josh Young's and Duran should be like $50.
I'll pay $25 for their jerseys right now.
Okay,
I'm not paying $25 for a dude batting 183.
Let's do the Let's Quiz Fred and Kevin game, my favorite. Okay, just for an update on all of the Texas Rangers stats. As far as runs go, talking about offense, how many runs?
That's usually where.
Yeah, well, it could be runs allowed. How many runs do you think they've scored? I'll give you the answer. The answer is 350. Where do you think that ranks in the league? Is more so.
Oh, you mean they scored 350 for the season?
They've scored 350 for the season. Where do you think that ranks in the entire Major League Baseball?
9th.
Okay, you think they're the ninth? They think they've scored the 9th most runs.
That's correct.
Okay, Kevin. I mean, Kevin thinks he's taking an SAT back there.
Well, I'm gonna go 15th.
They would be 23rd.
Wow.
Yeah, they're in the bottom half.
How many have they given up?
Okay, great question.
I'm gonna say 346.
346.
How many did they score? You said 350.
Yes, sir.
Four. You said 4. What'd you say?
I said 346.
I'm gonna go 410.
They've only given up 353 runs, which would rank 11th.
So they've got a -3 run differential.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because they've been one of the few teams in the American League that had a plus run differential this year, and it wasn't until that little. I'll tell you when it killed them was that series against the Marlins.
Yeah.
That kind of sunk their. Well, and who'd they get swept by before that? Who swept them? The Twins. The Twins is what killed them.
Yeah, you lost 4-2, 12-2, and 9-3.
That 12-2 game, that losing by 10 runs is
losing by 6 the next day.
Yeah, and losing by So you lost by 16. You lost by 18 runs in that series. So that's what's killing you right now.
Okay, as far as batting average for them, their batting average, what do you think it is for a team?
I'm going to say 252.
Okay.
Ooh, 252 is a pretty good guess.
I know.
I'm gonna go 265.
Ooh,
both are wrong. It's lower. It's 244. And
I mean, I could live with 8 points.
I wonder what's the average this year.
It would be the Rangers. They're in the middle at 15th. They're dead set in the middle of the league, 244. So that would be kind of the average. The best in the league is the Dodgers at 264. The worst is the Padres at 222. Okay.
Really?
I wonder what that increase is since the alleged ball juicing has happened.
What were you saying about the Padres?
Wait a minute, the ball juicing.
You haven't heard about this? The theory that the balls were juiced sometime before June and that all the teams are starting to score more runs? There's some math behind it.
I heard about that.
Look, I wouldn't doubt it. I think it makes perfect sense. I mean, what better way if you're baseball to what do we love in baseball? We love scoring.
Yeah, no one wants to see 1-0.
We want home runs. Okay, there's something to be said for home runs. So I would have baseball. I'm okay with it.
Were you surprised to see the Padres last?
I was
222.
Yes. That did surprise me a little bit. I'm surprised the Royals aren't worse than that.
The Royals are.
They got to be in the 220s.
They're better than the Rangers. They're 14th.
Shut up.
At 245 for a team.
The Royals are at 240. Dude, they gave up like 40 runs in 2 games.
This is their batting average.
No, that's what I'm saying. I get it, but I'm just telling you, like, there was last week they gave up 20 runs to the White Sox and then got beat by the Devil Ray. Hell, almost got no hit.
They're probably getting pitches against players, like infielders.
Yeah, seriously.
That might be increasing.
Getting eephus pitches in the 8th and 9th.
Okay, now on the opposite side, defensively, batting average allowed for the Texas Rangers. How well is their pitching doing? We already said they're
214.
Okay.
Nah, I would imagine a little bit higher than that. I'm gonna go 231.
Very close. 237. Do you think that's in the top 10?
Yeah.
It is. It is 10th, 237. They're tied with the Pirates.
Okay.
And then home runs. What do you think they rank?
Ooh.
Is home runs allowed?
Home runs. No, home runs.
Home runs they've hit.
Yeah, offense.
I'm going to go 20th in the league.
Okay. Any guess on the number? As a whole collective team.
Can you give me what the number is for the first place team?
Oh, yeah, I got you. First place has 123. It's the Yankees.
I'm going to say 87.
87. Okay. They have 91.
Okay.
And that ranks 19th in the league. So below.
I mean, they haven't. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if there's one knock on this team offensively, is they just don't hit a lot of home runs.
And then we already know in ribbies, they're bad. 335, they're 24th in the league in RBIs. They don't get a lot of ribbies.
Well, I mean, you look at a guy like a Josh Young, who's your leading
Ribby
batter. I mean, he's got 36 on the season, right? I mean, Jake Berger's leading the team with, and by the way, Jock Peterson and him are now tied with 14 home runs apiece.
The Rangers are dead set in the middle again when just total hits they have 699. That's 15th in the league. So to me, they're a top 10 defense/pitching team, and then they're an average to below average hitting team.
Absolutely. And you know what? That stands to reason. I mean, at 44 and 42, we know for a large part of this season, and really it's been the case for the last 2 years, your pitching has led the way. But again, and I've said this and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, Jacob Latz is been to me, the centerpiece of what's separated this team this year. And I get it. There's been, we can get into the minutia of the difference between this year and last year. Yes, their offense has been better, but at the end of the day, the fact that you have a bona fide closer, I think I don't think it's a coincidence. And this is why I think now if you're the Rangers, you got to go do something at the deadline. Now,
they are 15th to 20th in almost every hitting stat.
Here's the problem with the Rangers, though, and we've said this time and time again. I don't know what you got to offer. Okay, I don't know what you have in your farm system is just average at best. All right, you can't get rid of Walcott. You've given up everybody. You gave up most of your good guys for Mackenzie Gore, and aside from the fact that you don't have a lot to give up, is the fact that because of the way this thing is structured, a lot of teams could potentially be buyers at the deadline because the spread from first to last, and a couple days ago, the Royals, who we all agree, who the Royals and the Angels, who are the two worst teams in the American League, were 6.5 games out of the final wild card spot, which is insane to think.
Positive stat: the Rangers are second place in all of Major League Baseball as far as getting caught stealing. It's only happened 10 times this year.
Let's go. If you're going to lead in something, okay.
Only the Blue Jays have been caught stealing less with 9. So the Rangers are very good at stealing.
Well, there's something to be said for that. Who's leading the way? Who do we think has the most steals?
I'm going to go with Duran. That's my guess.
I'm going to say Evan Carter. Let's see.
Nemo's a good shout.
Stolen bases. Okay, who do you say? I say Evan Carter. You said Duran?
Josh Young.
Elias Diaz.
Josh Young is not fast.
Jake
nor
Berger.
is Diaz. Nor is Berger. I'm going to go Duran as well.
Corey Seager?
Go with Nemo. He said Nemo. That's what he meant to say.
Okay, well, Fred, go ahead and toot your own horn. Evan Carter is your leader with 10 stolen bases. Wyatt Langford, with his bad hammy, has 6, and y'all's boy Ezekiel Duran also has 6. Who's the other guy we said that might? Nemo? Dude, Nemo's got like 1. Nemo's got 3.
All right.
There you go. All right. So there you have it. 44 and 42. Your Texas Rangers got the dub. And, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't add in the fact that ever since I sat in on KNC and talked to Skip Schumacher last Thursday, they have yet to lose a game since then. So, again, just putting out the stats, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got a 3-hour show loaded and locked and loaded for you. We've got some NBA to get into. We're going to talk some Mavs. We got World Cup to get into. Extra credit tonight. We have no show on Thursday, so a Tuesday night edition of Extra Credit. Fatty's on the phone, fair or foul, and even, yes, that's right, back by popular demand, a little khakis kicks. Could LeBron end up in Dallas, and would you want to see him here? We'll get into that and more. Don't go anywhere. This is The Fan After Dark.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Your number 1.5 right here on 105.3 The Fan. Fan After Dark. Fred Davis, Blake Elliott, and the khaki instead of the khaki Kevin Walker. And I'll tell you what, we are going to have a spirited extra credit tonight. We've got myself. I'm just going to read tonight.
You know what I'm going to do for extra credit since the 105 through the Fan? Shout out to Bobby doing some great content over there of asking people questions.
How dare nobody pick myself or Blake?
Am I a little sad that we're not here? But I understand. We're the night crew. No one's here. So I'm not really that upset about it.
I'm furious about it.
I've been enjoying the content on there. And
Love
one of the questions was on would you be a millionaire or can you, whatever the show is.
Phone a friend.
Who would you phone the friend? So I think that's going to be the topic today. What's the show called?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'll find questions from there and make those extra credit questions. So.
All right, so tonight's extra credit consists of Trap House Trevor, Dylon, and the khaki's the khaki.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock, so let's do a roll call. Let's do a roll call if you are listening to the show right now. If your earballs are open, 877-881-1053. Whose text line is that? The Frankels. Text in right now where you're listening from, your home country. If you're listening, because I bet you at least one person
from Bosnia is listening.
From outside of America is listening right now. I'm not saying they are currently outside of America, but they're from. Like whether
what about Herzegovina?
I could see it. Sweden, Norway, Japan,
Sweden's
Brazil,
feeling some type of way.
Dutch.
Freddie might be listening. He's driving to Dallas from Boston. Even if he's off of Twitter.
Who, your dad?
Freddie.
Man, I'm tired of this dude.
Who's Freddie?
Well, that's why he got off Twitter, because of people like you, Fred.
The dude that went viral. I think he's Messiah.
I don't know what you're talking
that's
about.
just me. You know, the dude that was the first guy. He was kind of the first World Cup guy that was here. I was like, oh my God, I love this country. It's crazy. And
maybe I've seen
J.J. Watt put him up in a hotel in Houston.
I haven't seen none of this.
Yeah, bro. Yes, you have. He was in Alabama. He went around Auburn.
I literally have
they
zero
ate at Buc-ee's and they couldn't believe it. They're like, "Oh my God, the European mind cannot comprehend that type of stuff."
What does he look like, the Freddie guy?
We've never seen his face. That's why I've been like, seems a little
industry plant
suspect to Fred. Fred, I love a good conspiracy theory.
I need a roll call because I know there's somebody listening in California, New York, Norway. Who do you think our furthest listener is right now? That's what I care about right now.
I'm going to say there's somebody in Antarctica listening to us right now.
I mean, there could be somebody high, so technically they're furthest away.
You know, being the non-smoker in the group, you coming up with that makes me laugh.
That's what I'm here
Technically, high is far away from. They're on Mars right now.
You know, when you break down the cannabinoids, there's no telling where somebody might be at. I'm here for it. I'll tell you what, and I get it. I mean,
how do you know I don't smoke, by the way?
Just by that comment.
There is nothing about you, khaki. In fact, I'm glad you said that because it made me. I was getting ready to say I would give. I'd give you like a $20 gift card just to see you. Because you strike me. I mean, but you strike me as you probably get real paranoid.
No, I'm not a paranoid guy. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh. By the way, how's the Ariana Grande concert the other night?
It was actually pretty fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah, it was actually a hell of a show. I was not.
Did you get secondhand high? A lot of smokes at the Ariana Grande concert, weren't there?
I'll tell you this. If you ever go to a concert for your girlfriend, fiance, wife, your job is to do one thing and one thing only. Record all of the things so that way she can just enjoy the show. It is. But I thought it was a hell of a concert. Thought it was a fantastic performance.
Where was it at?
I see the hype. Moody Center in Austin.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
The acoustics was very nice. The bass was jumping.
How many people would you say?
14.
It was sold out all 3 nights, so however many it can hold. I think it's probably just under 20,000.
Okay, all right. How is she as a performer?
Fantastic. I mean, she started off as an actor. I mean,
great.
It was good. It was really good. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could be like, oh, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good.
And Abby enjoyed it.
Abby loved it. She had to stop crying so that she could actually watch her.
Oh, and she just crying tears of joy?
Oh, yeah.
So she's obviously a big Ariana Grande fan.
Massive.
What are they called? Grande?
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're called Arianators.
That seems excessive.
I like grandes.
That's what they call
I mean, it's
themselves.
not. See, I would rather be a grande than an Arianator.
It's just what they call
sounds like
themselves.
Terminator. I was gonna say, what do you have a pest control business on the side? I mean, what the hell's an Arianator? Like,
Doesn't roll
with
off the tongue.
Swifties. I mean, my daughter's a Swiftie. The Swiftie army. But look, did she have an opening act?
No, she didn't.
Oh, so she just comes out and starts jamming.
Yeah, 8:10 start time, 10 o'clock done.
I can't remember what performer had an opening act, and most of the time it's a musician in the same genre. And they had a comedian. I think that's the most hilarious thing is having a comedian.
That's old school.
Yeah,
that's an old school thing right there. Back in the day, those 70s rock bands would used to have. I want to say like George Carlin would do opening acts for stuff like that. So, all right, well,
great chance for Mexico. The header is missed. Great cross right in front of the net, and Mexico with a great chance. First shot on target.
Just missed it wide left. You got to hit that. You got to convert. Did she do any covers?
No, she's been doing music for like 12 years, so it was all her music.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, sometimes what you love about some of these rock bands or just performers is when they do covers of other songs, right?
Bands.
And so you get to hear. Yeah, I know your generation doesn't know anything about rock bands.
No, but what does rock band to do with Ariana Grande?
Well, I'm just saying, she's a musician, so rock bands, singers, they do covers of other artists.
Was there any musicians on the stage, or was it just her?
She has like dancers with her.
But I'm saying nobody playing the guitar or anything up there?
No, so she did. She had, I would say probably 8 to 10 dancers with her, and then she also had some people that were in like the stage area that were on a couple of different instruments, mainly guitars.
Gained any weight?
No. No.
When she was doing that press tour for Wicked,
yeah,
I was like, can we get this girl an
Abby's
insure
concerned.
or something? Abby should be. I'm concerned. I'm not even an Ariana Grande fan.
No, you should be.
817 tapping in from Fort Worth. 469 Matt and Alvarado tapped in. 214 Charger Bro and Oak Cliff tapped in. 469 Mel and is it Mel Goss and Terrell, or is Goss Terrell? Okay. 817 Steven and Keene checking in. 903 Joshua, Texas, all the way south of Burleson. 817 Fort Worth popping in. Khaki Kev, us Kevins are very knowledgeable from the 972. 361 Corpus Christi.
See, why does 361 have to say mean things like that?
What did they say?
Why would 361 say something like that? Just inappropriate.
I'll read when I get to the top. 254 Brent here.
Sorry,
from
you're
Corpus
having a bad
Christi. 972 Josh, your friendly Dallas PD officer who is off work tonight.
There we
listening
go.
From Canton, Texas.
There we go. Shout out to the DPD.
254 Parker in Fort Worth, always tapped in.
We're not reading that. And shout out to our boy Vernon in Capel.
Vernon!
Which, by the way, follow the Fred and Blake page. Our boy Brad Sham commented on your picture of you saying free Jaden Blue. He's going to need to free himself.
Brad is doing takes on there.
Brad's got takes. No. Jaden Blue needs to free himself. I'm not gonna stand for it. So there we go. David from Midlothian, listening in Dallas, picking up my last airport ride for the day. Okay, shout out to you.
You know what it is? If I was an Uber driver, I don't know if I could have restraint.
As far as,
I don't know when to stop.
Stop, like driving, or
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and slow down. If you want to go ahead and we'll creep to a slow crawl here. If you want to jump out of this car,
I don't know if I could stop.
I couldn't be an Uber driver for one reason only, because I drive very aggressively.
Same.
And I don't feel like listening to somebody tell me how to drive.
100%. And I'd want to play my own music. I couldn't listen to other people's.
Mind.
Nah, I couldn't.
Well, here's the thing. You're in my car, so here's the deal. I'm going to play, and more than likely, I'm listening to the radio.
Okay, fair.
Okay, but you're not going to tell me how to drive.
And you're just dealing with just drunk people.
I'm not doing it.
Or they're being the complete opposite. They're super quiet and it's just kind of an awkward tension in the car.
Well, I would imagine
someone's
you
in my
kind of
backseat.
know that, right? Like, going into it. You know what? We need to do I'll tell you what. All right, real quick. I think we just thought of because you and I got to come up with some new segments for 2026.
I already got one loaded up.
Okay, I've got one. Okay, you just gave me an idea for one. Because of we're on at night and we have Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and everybody else. All the folks out there working your ass off, driving around, listening to Fred and Blake on your radio. So when my boy Henry Thomas and I were in Houston, we used to do a segment because we had these, and I don't know if, and I'm guessing, and you've got a girlfriend. Well, actually, you both do, but
he's got a fiance.
Back in the and anybody that's from Houston, we'd have these motels called Palace Inn.
Yeah,
and you for $35, you could 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like 2 hours in a motel. I feel like.
Oh, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin, what do you think happens in 2 hours in a motel?
Bible study. So
quick one too, just Genesis.
Really? So we used to do a segment called Palace Inn Stories, and you would get some of the most absurd stories ever of people staying at a Palace Inn. So I think we take that same concept with Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and whatever else.
What other
is
services out there?
Let's find out. But I think delivery stories, or something. We'll come up with a catchy name for it. But we need to start here because like our boy Nash.
What about the drop off?
The drop off. I don't hate it
because they're dropping people off.
They are dropping people off, and so give us a good story about you driving somebody around. Did they put a gun to your head? Did you crash into? I saw a Waymo today. Scared the piss out of me.
I don't think I could do Uber because I don't know if I trust myself to have my back to somebody that I don't know all day. There's enough crazy people in this world.
I mean, there are, but I mean, it's not like you hear about somebody getting. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of folks out there, and I'm sure there's somebody right now that's got a story to tell when it comes to that.
See, I would have to pat someone down before they get in my car.
No one's got time for that.
You wouldn't do that? You would just be letting people.
First of all, I'm not doing it. I barely enjoy riding with people that I know.
Agreed. I hate being in the passenger seat. You will not catch me very often in the passenger.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think maybe outside of your car. I mean, I don't know that I'm trying to think of what car I've ridden in the last 6 to 12 months.
I sometimes will ride with Tangerine, and I hate it, and I'll ride with you on Cowboys games.
That's it.
And it's like 5-10 minutes.
That's a 5-10 minute drive.
But we both drive the same. We're both aggressive.
I mean, you're usually late anyway, so it's us fighting traffic and talking smack and weaving in and out of traffic and yelling at each other and that's. I mean, we
you can't forget the one time I forgot my badge.
Oh my! I mean, it's never.
I think it's happened twice. We had to turn around once. The other time, Tim just sent us the. Actually, I think it happened. Did it happen 3 times?
No. The one time you did it, didn't we pick up a extra?
Yes,
credential for
Tim
you?
got me once at the stadium where we didn't have to turn around.
Yeah, because I was like, "There's no way." Because I had told you, I was like, "No, we're gonna have call
Chargers
Tim."
Game.
I said, "We're not driving back."
Because Tangerine was there. It was the Chargers game.
Yeah, because I was like, "Dude, we're not driving back."
There was one time we did drive back, and there was another time where I went back myself.
Yeah, there was exactly. We were in the parking lot.
Oh my god!
No, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. So yeah, we'll streamline that. We'll streamline that for 2026 for this upcoming Cowboys season. But yeah,
someone said Fred's cam on the fan cam just spazzed out. It went to Blake's, an empty chair, black screen, and then the screen just put up during the ads. Weird. You think it's funny, Kevin? Kevin's back there.
I already responded to him. I said, you caught me behind the scenes. I was working on something.
Door dashing right now. I can't wait for that segment. Been door dashing for 6 years. I've got plenty of stories.
We gotta say
Dude, I'm telling you, this segment is going to have the internet going.
I can't
nuts.
have people making things up though.
You know what? No, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Make it up.
No, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
I got my BS detector.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Here's what's going to happen.
Been abducted by aliens and 2 people put a gun on me.
If you and I sniff out that whoever's doing this is exaggerating or lying, or embellishing, we're just going to drop them.
No, not only dropped. I'll say this. Let's put a harsher punishment.
Ban them?
Maybe ban.
Let's ban them.
Because if you come on
ban them.
and taking away prime airtime from someone who has a real story to tell your fake story to get some airtime,
ain't got time for it.
Not only dropped, but banned.
Let's see, from the 972, 6-month Uber driver. I choose my hours. Late night drivers have stories. Ain't nobody throwing up on my leather.
Would you get a separate car to do the
Uber? I'm here for this.
And I borrow the badge, Blake. Go ahead.
DoorDash to a hot mom in a robe a couple weeks ago. One boob just hanging out, I swear. Shout out to the 903 and the boob hanging out.
Did he say anything though? Or do you think he goes,
I mean, what are you going to say? Your boob's out. Can you give me your code, by the way?
You can go and sit in the front.
You know what? No, he dropped food off to her. That's what I'm saying. She rolled up in the robe.
What you don't want then is, remember Homegirl that rolled up on the dude that was undressed and the door was open in that whole suit where she sued him for being naked on the couch? You don't remember that? The dude ordered food, fell asleep on his couch with the door cracked. He was asleep and naked. And she said he sexually assaulted her because when she showed up to drop the food off, the door was open and he was naked. And she opened the door and filmed him, and then she went to prison for filming him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you can't do that. 214, Jimmy John's driver here, 10-year listener.
So y'all have never lied on the radio? Plenty of times. we've probably lied, but not intentionally. I don't think there's any like.
Well, I mean, what do you mean lied on the radio?
Yeah.
You lie?
I mean, I'm sure unintentionally. Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, no. Lie means you meant to do it. Like you,
right.
you specifically made up something to share on the radio. No,
there's nothing we've purposely
absolutely
done.
not. No, there's no lying on the radio. I mean, come on.
And plus, Fred or Kevin would just call me out.
There's no.
There's
Look, this is not. No, it's not that kind of show.
These are my
817.
confessions.
Seriously. Confessions of a delivery driver. We might have, I mean, seriously, how would you verify if it's real or fake? Look, here's the deal.
Our vibe.
Vibes, bro. Okay, we're going to know.
We can tell when someone starts umming and ahhing and
But you know what?
hee-hawing.
Here's the thing. And again, that's just a disclaimer, all right? That's a disclaimer. The reality is no show has better listeners than Fan After Dark.
Correct.
Okay, because you got to be a special human being in more ways than one to tune into this program.
Yeah, you do.
Okay?
And we mean special with a capital S.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all of us.
And a capital L. So I appreciate everybody. I know Blake does, and even Khaki Kevin. I'm not sure what he's doing back there. Maybe, I don't know, plotting your next Ariana Grande concert, maybe. When's she coming to Dallas?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have waited till then.
Well, you might have got cheaper tickets.
Hey, at least she went to Texas. So Olivia Rodrigo doesn't even come to Texas. And
To
her fans
hell
are
with
pissed at
Olivia
that.
Rodrigo. Don't California my Texas, Olivia. Ain't got time for it.
Can we talk about how growing up we don't get in the car with a stranger? Now today it's the norm. Yeah, I'm not an Uber guy. I don't really get in a lot of Ubers. If I don't need to go, I just won't go.
I got into a Lyft 6 months ago.
You still remember it, obviously.
Well, I had something wrong with my truck and I had to stop it, so I had to take a Lyft to the car rental place. But that's about it.
Last time I got in one was when my car was stolen.
There you go.
I had to
See,
go to work.
There you go. Here we go. Blake, is your car still stolen?
There you go. Yes.
There's your answer.
I still look for it on the highway.
Thank you.
Well,
Maybe you should look for it on the chop shop on the
I was
ground.
getting ready to say, why don't you wait? How about we go to that illegal dumping site off the Trinity River that they've been excavating the last couple days? All right, coming up next, I promise, let's talk a little Dallas Mavericks, and I want some input from you guys. Should I spend $5 on this? What is it? Stick around. We'll tell you next.
Take us with you wherever you go. Now heard on the iHeartRadio app, YouTube, Twitch, the TuneIn app, our Odyssey app, and of course with the biggest mother of a radio signal in DFW. Thanks for making your favorite travel buddy 105.3 The Fan.
DFW Restaurant Week is celebrating 30 years, and your restaurant can be part of it. Showcase your cuisine, attract new guests, and support a great cause. Visit DFWRestaurantWeek.com to contact us about participating. DFW Restaurant Week, 30 years of dining with purpose.
50 years in the Lone Star State, a one-stop shop so you're never late. Price is so low that you want to know
which way to Specs.
Come on, let's go.
Specs Wine Spirits and Finer Foods. World-class service, that's all about you.
Shout Specs, it's how we do. A huge selection since 62. Shout Specs, low priced, amazing. Here's to you.
Shout.
Cheers to savings.
Did you know that 1 in 4 men over 40 have low testosterone, but 100% of them can get it back? The Low T Center tailors their testosterone to every Tolo to make sure your levels are where they need to be. They even take insurance. So head on over to fixmylowt.com for your free T-test. That's fixmylowt.com.
Most home sellers get one offer, and it's never enough. Orchard changes.
That free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C, CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated.
This segment is brought to you by the Frankels. If you've been injured in a car or a truck wreck, call Frankel first, 214-817-333-3333. With Frankel and Frankel, there's never an out-of-pocket cost. They only get paid when you win. Frankel and Frankel, the go-to for car and truck wreck attorneys in Dallas.
Your Dallas Mavericks have been a little quiet in free
I got
agency.
beef with, look, I love all the producers here, and I think there's nobody better with working with producers than Blake and I, but I'll be damned.
Well, let me
Trap House Trevor's going to come into this studio and try to Jake Riepma the show.
I just was giving some background, listeners. I was giving some producer rankings. I said if I was to talk soccer, what two producers do I go to? I said Adam and Trevor.
And Trevor.
That seems pretty clear cut.
Fair.
I said if I was to talk baseball, I would go to Dylan Moore and Kevin. Trevor then said, I know more baseball than both of them. So I said, okay. Do you have any disagreements there, Kevin, before we move on with the rankings?
I think I'm multifaceted.
No.
We're
just talking about baseball.
We go to Trevor for hockey because Riepma's not here, and we go to Trevor for soccer.
He still hasn't answered the question. Baseball, who knows more, you or Trevor? You can defer.
I think there's three people you go to, and I think that's Dylan, Jacob, and me.
Two.
For baseball.
Left you off altogether.
Okay.
Those are fighting words, Trevor.
So we got Dylan in there clear cut. Well, y'all can fight for the 2 spot.
Me and Trevor's been beefing for the past couple of days. He just hates everything that's good.
When who wouldn't got you a energy drink for you?
With my card.
What am I going to buy it for you? But I wouldn't did it for you.
You're asking me to praise the feet, the ground that you walk on because you used my card to give me an energy drink. Thanks.
Okay. Anyways, if it were to be basketball, okay. If it were to be,
Jacob Ray.
Jacob Ray, he watches the Bulls.
Jacob Ray's a ball no.
I said when it comes to football, I said Jacob Ray.
Yeah.
And Trevor's saying he's second in that, and that's where the discussion started.
I am the only.
In hoops?
I've produced
or football.
In football.
Okay.
I'm second in football.
Hang on.
Okay.
I am the only producer that actually played any bit of football. That has any
I played football in high school.
Actually happens on a football.
You know
field.
what? In fairness to Trap House Trevor, outside of you and Brian Broaddus are the only people here at 105.3 The Fan that stepped foot on a college football field in uniform and not to cover the
And
event.
that's even bit more than
And that was like 10 years ago. The game's changed a lot since then, Trevor.
Volunteers, who gives a crap about
all
that?
I'm saying to you is, here's where I took umbrage with your comment. I've never questioned your football.
You haven't questioned
acumen.
it. No,
Okay.
but that's not what I was saying. I was saying that I've never been brought in on those conversations, and that's again.
Okay, so when
I
it
don't
comes
get bad
to
takes,
when it
Trevor.
comes to baseball,
Wow.
We'll get to that in 2 seconds. When it comes
Fair,
to
though.
baseball and football, both Trevor and Kevin think they're the second guy. There can only be one spot.
There can only be one.
So one of you guys has got to defer. So you think you're number 2 when it comes to, I'm saying number 2, but you're in the top 2 when it comes to baseball and football over Kevin.
I think I have years of knowledge. No offense to
You've
Kevin's
had some
age,
crazy
but have-
football
You know how to
takes.
snap a football.
I do, but
Congrats.
I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything
Kevin-
wrong with having a crazy football
What
take.
was the Kevin take when we were doing our draft?
Oh, T. Higgins with the second pick.
Hey, we should go back and look at those players because I still feel pretty good about my list.
Okay, who has better
Didn't you
football
ever see
take?
Rice,
Hands
Fred?
down, one of the yeah, he was great for the first 2 games. Thank you very much. Oh, and I picked your boy, and I picked George Pickens and Brock Bowers. Thank you.
I don't know who's second in this. I thought it was going to be pretty clear cut. I didn't realize Trevor was going to stand up for football and baseball.
You know what?
I will
I'm
stick
here
up for
it.
darn near every sport
You know
except
what?
for basketball.
I'm glad all of
That's
our
the only
producers
one
are
that-
very well knowledgeable.
And you know
And
what? That's the takeaway from all of this. Okay. By the way, when it comes to food, Jet Nelson.
Brother, have you seen this temple? Do you see this temple? Brother, I know food.
Yeah, but no,
I'm just taking umbrage with every list.
Jet
I
fuel's
mean,
great.
is
I
there
had nothing against jet fuel.
Outside of dating, is there anything Trevor can't do?
I had to introduce these 2 guys to Cafe Brazil.
So you think you're top 2 in every sport, producer-wise, other than basketball?
And you know what?
Yes.
Based on the rotundness, I don't disagree with you
Again,
on
I
the food
keep this
front. You know what? You're not
temple
wrong.
tight.
Okay, so we got
Tight.
Here's the thing: we might, maybe Trevor's in the top 2 more than we want to realize.
Yeah, he's saying top 2 of everything other than basketball.
I mean, look, he's had hockey's number 1.
Who else is up there with you in hockey?
Nobody. There's nobody here that can talk. I mean, producer-wise?
Producer-wise.
Nobody. He's honestly, he's by himself.
Okay. Soccer, Adam kind of humped you the last 2 weeks.
Adam knows names, though. That's my only pushback on Adam. No, stop. I love talking soccer with Adam before we get in here. But when you watch the game, because he made a Pulisic comment that I didn't agree with the other day.
So therefore,
and that's what I'm saying.
Something Trevor doesn't agree with.
He's an idiot.
Exactly. I'm going to disagree.
He's an idiot.
I didn't say that.
I'll say this. I will give only because I'm going to give him I'm going to give Black Adam a slight edge on the soccer front, okay? Because he did have a banger of a question. We had our boy Daniel Esteve on.
Okay. Trevor's just looking too deadpan. He does not care about what Fred is saying right now.
But you're still number 2.
Like y'all are
still number 2.
The first loser feels great.
Hey, cut him some slack. His team lost yesterday. He's a Germany fan.
They did lose yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
That knocks him down a point, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But that's all right. Look, tell you all that to tell you this. A solid harem of producers we have here at 105 through the Fan. And that's the main takeaway from all of this. We can't go wrong.
Let's set up our Dallas Mavericks talk with Coach Dusty May, who we heard from for the first time yesterday. Oh, you're leaving? Talking basketball, you're leaving.
I got to go poop.
Okay, you could have said that off air. You could have just walked out, texted us, and
see, that's why you fall off the list.
That's -1.
I'm honest.
You know what? When we would talk about the habitual line steppers in our producer group, it's 1 through 5. Trevor.
1 through 5.
1 through 5. Trevor.
Point guard.
But you know
answer.
what? That's what works though. That's what we love about him.
Let's get to know Dusty May a little bit better. He's rapid fire. Ask some questions.
Favorite genre of music?
Rap.
Favorite artist?
Broadway.
Yeah. Why the NBA and why the Mavs?
Well, the NBA is obviously the highest level of basketball in the world, so an opportunity to test yourself against the best was appealing.
Favorite food?
Pizza. I love cheese, but you got to go Chicago deep dish pizza. You could go Detroit style. You could go anything with marinara, cheese, and great crust.
What do you already know about Dallas?
I've spent a lot of time in Dallas. I have a couple close friends that have played for the Mavericks, and I was a big Dirk Nowitzki fan growing up.
Film session or on-court reps?
On-court reps. Both. A combination of both.
Favorite movie or TV show?
There's 2, Curb Your Enthusiasm or Dave Chappelle Show. Favorite movie, you have to go with Shawshank.
If you weren't a basketball head coach, what would you be doing?
Probably be a teacher. Any subject where I could coach basketball on the side.
What's your gas station snack of choice?
Oil and vinegar almonds.
Favorite basketball player?
I could rattle off a few. Reggie Miller, Klay Thompson, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Johnson are probably the ones that come to mind.
Favorite hobby outside of basketball?
Like to hike.
Favorite place to go on vacation?
Northern Michigan.
Favorite artist?
Broadway.
If you had to play in a 1v1 tournament against your sons, who will win that tournament?
Probably Jack. He's the oldest.
A hidden talent most people don't know about.
Played the alto saxophone growing up.
One thing you are most looking forward to as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks?
Walking into the American Airlines Center and feeling the passion from our fans.
Great PR.
I'll tell you what, he knows the deal. Now, Rod Wave,
big fan.
Who the hell's Rod Wave?
LOL. He's an R&B singer. We'll have Kevin pull up a Rod Wave song at some point. You probably have heard some of his more popular things. Super R&B, big guy, like looks like Big X the Plug, big black guy, deep, not deep voice, but like a soulful voice, if you will. And that was probably the craziest gas station snack I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, oil and vinegar almonds.
I was expecting him to say chips, and then he said
I was going to say, I thought the same thing. I was like, okay, oil and vinegar Lay's, I can get behind that. Oil and vinegar almonds?
Might be the nastiest gas station snack. I didn't even know they had those.
I mean, first of all, how is he not obese? I like pizza, Rod Wave, and oil and vinegar almonds. It's disgusting.
I can't stop hearing Gary Vee every time he talks.
By the way, Rod Wave, and I'm guessing that our boy will be at this game or be at this show. Hell, he might get walked out on stage. Rod Wave will be in Dallas at the AAC on September 26th. So tickets are $137 in case you were wondering. So
shout out Rod Wave. He's got a huge cult following.
Okay, I was going to say, I mean, I've heard the name. I didn't know that was a real person. Yeah. So, okay, learned something new today.
Heart been broke so many times.
Rod Wave. I'm today years old finding out who.
Oil and vinegar almonds.
That's so gross. God, that's so gross. Did we end up getting Marcus Sasser? By the way, my old ass, I told you Gerald Sasser. Yeah, that was his uncle that played at SMU like 20 years ago. So that was the Sasser I remembered.
Nothing official.
Nothing official. Nothing official.
Do you want the Mavs to get LeBron?
I mean, he's not going there. I mean, it's pretty simple. The three teams that he's being bandied about, you got the Warriors, the Cavs, and the Heat. The Wizards have already come out today, and of course, Blake told the story yesterday, and of course, it was going around like wildfire, where the Warriors, and Ken, this is all kind of on the heels of Draymond Green opted out of his $27.5 million player option to give them flexibility to go out and get a LeBron. And then, of course, the rumor was they were going to trade Jimmy Butler. But now the Wizards. So you already said this, and me and you talked about this morning. Jimmy Butler's camp has come out last night and this morning and said, yeah, that ain't happening. And then the Wizards came out this afternoon and said, yeah, we're not trading Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they said they're not going to trade AD. They want to keep him there. So it looks like it might just be LeBron. AD looks like he's staying.
I don't think LeBron's going to Golden State for the sake of going to Golden State. I think he'll go to Miami or he'll go to Cleveland. I think he'll go someplace he's already been. I think if you're LeBron James and you're trying to finish your career, you got a better chance at going back and winning a title in the Eastern Conference than you do with the Golden State Warriors.
To finish up on some Mavs news, 2 players for the Mavs have changed their numbers.
Oh?
Any guess who? They are players that play. This isn't like bottom of the roster.
Yes. Tyler Smith is going to be 0-0.
0-0 is your
Max
answer.
Christie's.
That's your answer. Max Christie.
He changed one. He changed his. Thank God.
Max Christie changed his number.
God.
And then who else?
I know it's not going to be Brandon Williams.
Nope.
Let's go with. It's got to be a younger guy, correct?
Nope.
It's not Najee because he just got his own jersey tattooed on him.
It is Najee.
Really?
It is Najee and Max Christie. I love both the names y'all said it wasn't, or the exact names it was.
What Max Christie changed his number to?
Try to guess. He was 0-0 last year for those who didn't know.
0.
Correct.
Who was 0 before him?
You know who 0 was before him. Mr. Knee Injury himself.
Who, Caleb Martin?
Mr. Australian.
Oh, Dante Exum.
Dante Exum.
That's right.
That is crazy. Najee Marshall literally just got a tattoo of himself in the number 13 Dallas jersey and then changed his number.
So what did he go to? 0-0?
Nope.
I got it in front of me. So I'm not going to guess.
No, just a guess, Fred.
Single digit or 2?
Single.
9.
Divide that by 3. Or
3?
Yeah, 3.
Who was 3 before?
Now that I don't know off the top of my head. Who was 3 before? Maybe it's been open.
Anthony Davis.
Oh, yeah, we forgot. It was AD.
Are we jerks? Are we jerks?
I forgot. It was so
everybody's forgotten.
Unrememberable.
All right, so let me. Who was 3? And we're sitting here looking at you like, really? Who was it? Great question. And I'm going to ask you guys this, and I unsuccessfully tried to do this today, and it failed miserably. Went to the Ascension Coffee Shop over off of Oaklawn. First off, excellent vibe. Tremendous. And I'd never really been in the design district before, so shout out to my boy Metric as well. Big time Tolo. And of course, in typical Tolo fashion, I said, "Oh, you listen to 105 through the fan?" He goes, "Oh man, lifelong Dallas resident. Used to listen to the other station back in the day. Now he's moved over to this station, And I said, "Oh, do you ever listen to the night show?" I usually stop to listen about 6:30. I said, "Get it?" I said, "Tell you what, Fan After Dark. Make it a part of your day. You will be glad that you did." So shout out to my boy Metric. He's over there, and I want to say he works with the DeSoto school system. So shout out to him, and educating them kids. But that said, text in 877-881-1053. My name is Fred Davis III, so therefore I am Davis 3. I have a Davis 3 jersey. I found out yesterday, courtesy of I think Mavericks Muse, Kid Muse, that they're selling authentic Dallas Maverick Anthony Davis jerseys for $5.
Yeah, I wouldn't even pay $4 for it.
I'll pay $5
for your case.
It.
In your case
in
only,
my
I would
case,
do it.
because I'm a Davis 3, $5. Should I go and do it? If you say yes, I'll go and get one tomorrow. That's Blake Elliott. I'm Fred Davis. We got our boy Khaki Kevin in the mix. All right, coming up next, let's do a little extra credit. Myself, well, I'm just going to read, but we got Trevor, Dylon, Khaki Kevin. What's it going to be? Blake will tell you next.
Coming up on the next KNC Masterpiece, it'll be a KNC Quickie where we try to cram multiple segments into one segment, except for at 10:40, when we will talk with Texas Rangers manager Skip Schumacher. Join the show 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. right here, leading into Rangers on The Fan.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
It's frustrating when people intervene on you, but they have problems of their own. It's like when someone sends you a text, but the text comes from their email address. I hate this. Your name at iCloud, they FaceTime you from their email address? Are you calling on a child's iPad?
Emmy-winning comedian John Mulaney announces his new tour, Mr. Whatever, Choctaw Grand Theater, Friday, November 20th. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-809-5833. 800-809-5833. 800-809-5833. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Join the legacy of the Dallas 100, powered by SMU Cox. We're celebrating the region's fastest growing companies, averaging 70% annual growth.
Hey, Tolo, Sean and RJ here with the greatest of base power. Summer in Texas means the AC is running, and your energy bill goes up. And while we can't control the weather, we can choose our energy plans. Base Power found that 7 in 10 Texans are overpaying for electricity.
That's why they built Base Energy, one low fixed rate built to save you money. Switch to Base and they'll cover up to $150 in cancellation fees. See how much you can save at basepowercompany.com/thefan. That's basepowercompany.com/thefan.
It's time to warm up that scoreboard and get ready to bring home the win with Specs. Specs has you covered with lower prices on all your favorite fan fuel. From craft beer, rare spirits, and world-class wine to chips, dips, and gourmet finer foods. And with same-day delivery when you order online or through the app, Specs is your MVP for the biggest score of the game. At Specs, the fun starts here.
Here's to you, cheers to savings.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
This is Modelo Especial, a full-flavored golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste from start to finish. Brewed with time effort, and determination to get the balance just right. Because when a beer is made right, you can feel it. Modelo Especial, the model for everyday beer. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
If you're looking to buy a brand new car, the place to go is Platinum Chevrolet. My family has bought 4 cars from Platinum in the last 6.5 years. It's because of the great people, service, selection, and those low prices. You get them all at Platinum Chevrolet.
Get in now and pound your fist on the table for GM Justin Rudd. You got clear upfront pricing. Whatever you see online, that's the price you're going to pay. Shop online and let them deliver your new Chevrolet. Visit PlatinumChevyTexas.com. Drive a little further to save a lot more. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Rangers president of baseball operations Chris Young teams up with G-Bag Nation Mondays at 4:20. Nobody covers this team like your home of the Rangers. 105.3 The Fan.
If you're in the market to upgrade your vehicle, get to Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine. They're the #1 Chevy dealership in the world 3 years straight. They've got more new Chevys than anyone, all priced to sell. Visit ClassicChevrolet.com. This is Texas. This is Classic Chevrolet. Together, let's drive, relax, and enjoy the difference based on new Chevy registrations 2023 through 2025.
All right, executive decision here on the fly. We will do, because we're kind of in a time crunch a little bit, we will do extra credit at 10 o'clock.
Well, let's finish up the basketball news. Tim Hardaway Jr. is following in his dad's footsteps and joining the Miami Heat.
Okay. Well, that was being talked about yesterday.
Or to make this more interesting, we'll go 10 means championship level move, fantastic move. 0/1 means horrible move.
I call it a 6.
6?
Yeah.
I'm at a 5.
Yeah.
Now, Tim Hardaway Jr., as much as we want to make fun of him, his Maverick stint was in the 6th Man of the Year finalist last year and had the most threes off the bench last year.
So. No, for what he is at this stage of his career.
1 year, $6.5 million.
You'll do that all day.
And you need players.
You need guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. He was a name that was being bandied about possibly going to Golden State if they would have made all the moves we were talking about earlier. But, you know, you and I said it last week. All right, so you make the Giannis move, and that's all well and good, but you got to supplement that roster somehow, and this is how they're going to do it. And I don't mind, and he's a guy that can give you spot starts if you need it.
Kevin, get Trevor in here. Just yell for Trevor. Okay, next one. Luke Kennard, 2-year, $13 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. How do you grade that one?
I mean,
to me, the bigger move is the Lakers losing them more than the Suns getting them.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, it begs a question on two fronts. What are the Lakers doing? Because Marcus Smart isn't going back. Okay. You lost Luke Kennard, who was big for you down the stretch last year.
We're going to see your basketball here. You can take it on one spot here.
So, and this dovetails beautifully.
You're losing Rui.
Rui's gone. LeBron's gone. DeAndre Ayton's back. Great. You signed Reeves to a gazillion-dollar deal, even though he can't play defense. So, I don't know what I'm guessing. Look, they got to go get Jalen Duren.
So this is the Lakers roster as of now. It is quite disgusting because let me pull up.
Who does?
Jalen Duren apparently wants to go to the Celtics.
That is correct. So if you're the Celtics, do you re-engage and go Jaylen Brown?
Now Jaylen Brown in Detroit?
And the Celtics want a center. They've made that very clear. That's their biggest thing. They want a center. And Jalen Duren's better than Gafford, better than most of these centers.
He is. And you put him next to Jason Tatum. I mean, and with that offense and that system they run, and you put Jaylen Brown, send him over to Detroit, suddenly Detroit doesn't look so bad again.
So this is the Lakers' current roster. Luka, Reeves, Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt, and Ayton. That'd be their starting five.
That's disgusting.
Gets even worse. This is their bench. This is not the third string. This
is their bench.
Direct bench. Bronny, Dalton Connect, Cameron Carr, who they drafted out of Baylor, and Adu Thero. That's it.
I mean, Thero sounds like the bench guy for the French soccer team.
I mean, Bronny's the backup point guard right now.
Keep this up, and he will come back.
He did get a guaranteed $2.5 million. His $2.5 million contract got guaranteed yesterday too.
Shout out to LeBron.
Shout out to Bronny. I'll tell you what. I don't care what anybody says. As a fellow father, I did text my son today. Good for him.
Let's continue with that. We'll circle back to the Kawhi news here in just a second. Zach Collins, 2-year deal to stay with the Jacob Ray Chicago Bulls. Dean Wade, 4 years, $39 million to the Sixers.
That's crazy. I mean, props to him.
I didn't think Dean Wade was that good last year.
He was getting 4 years, $39 million. That's crazy. I saw he was somewhere in like that 4-year, $28 million deal. So, hey, shout out to Dean Wade and his representation.
Now, I will say for the Lakers, Walker Kessler was stopped in the L.A. airport, and he was asked by TMZ a bunch of questions, and he finished the interview off by saying, "I'm here, I'm home." Do you think Walker Kessler is going to be a Los Angeles Laker?
Well, for Laker fans, you better hope he is.
I don't know if you know who this guy is, but Sandro Mamu Kelavizzi
nailed it.
Is headed to the Lakers, the league believes, and what people believe will be the Rui Hachimura replacement.
Who is this guy?
This guy right here.
Never seen him.
Played for the Spurs, I think, 2 years ago.
Trevor, do you know who that is?
Is it the guy that dropped 30?
Sure. I mean, sure he's dropped 30 at some point.
What's his name one more time, Blake?
In a rec league game.
You know what? You try to pronounce it. We'll let Fred try
Is it a tall-looking European white guy?
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's the dude that dropped 30. I was literally talking about him today. It's Kamish.
Sandro Mamukelashvili.
Yes, that's the guy. Yeah, he dropped 30 one night for no reason.
I think it was on the Spurs, right?
When he was 30, on the Spurs. Yeah, he dropped 30.
He's from Georgia.
The country?
Yeah.
Sandro.
Also, LeBron posted a picture of him at a swimming pool in a house, and people put two and two together. Do you know what house that is that he's at?
Is that his Akron house?
This is his Akron house that he is out, that he is chilling at. So
scored 34 points. Trevor.
Okay, who says Trevor doesn't know ball?
Hey, how many shots did he make from three?
That is 7. He was 7 of 8 that night.
I'm gonna go 8.
I'm just being confident. I don't know.
6 of 6.
Yeah,
not bad.
I don't like those 6.
Sandro.
The Lakers plan to meet with Kelly Oubre Jr., good player for the Sixers, unrestricted free agent.
Going to the Lakers?
Yeah.
I don't mind that as a depth piece.
They need that.
That's kind of your, that'll be your Marcus Smart replacement.
Yeah. I did not expect to see this tweet today about Jalen Duren. Apparently, the Pistons feel like they have made the most lucrative offer that Jalen Duren will get, and they are willing to match any offer that he gets.
Well, you wonder if that's just for bargaining / trade purposes. But it flies in the face of what he's been complaining about, saying that they lowballed him.
Okay, now let's get to the trade everyone's waiting for. Kawhi Leonard goes from the Los Angeles Clippers to the Toronto Raptors, and the Raptors get. Now, this compensation actually changed throughout the day. Shams put out a tweet giving the updated compensation, and I don't really know who won this trade.
I think the Clippers did.
I think you're right.
Dude, they got unprotected first-round picks in 2031, 2033, a 2027 first-round pick swap, and then 2 second-round picks. And you get Grady Dick and Brandon Ingram.
I mean, you got 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a 2027 swap. And like you said, you got Grady Dick and Brandon Ingram. Now, do I think Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick have been positives? Not really.
Grady Dick can be he's not going to be a D guy, but at the very least, pun intended, but the dude can shoot the 3, right? I mean, he can look, if Luke Kennard can make it in the NBA, Grady Dick can make it in the NBA.
I will say for Grady, it's been a lot of just kind of what if, but we haven't really seen him put it together. Like he hasn't really cracked the rotation. He had a decent
rookie season, and then he just fell off the map the last 2 years.
Like to me, Kawhi Leonard is obviously better than all these players we're talking
100%.
About. But for the Clippers to get that haul for a 35-year-old Kawhi Leonard, 3 first-rounders?
I was stunned.
3. I thought 1 was going to be a bunch. 3 first-rounders plus an all-star, plus a young player, plus a pick swap, plus a second-rounder.
Because if I'd have told you, all right, Blake, they're getting Ingram, Grady Dick, and a couple second-round picks,
I'd have believed
you'd have been okay with that. But you threw in 2 unprotected picks and a swap.
Yeah. No, 3 and the swap.
You sure?
Probably won't even be
no,
there
he gets unprotected first round picks in 31 and 33. What did he send this one out?
This is the update that he put out earlier. It's 3 picks, a swap, and a second. 5 total picks. And 2 picks.
No, it's the same thing.
3 picks, right?
Well, you got the 2 first-round picks, 2030 and 2033 second-round picks is what it is.
He worded that weird.
And then
That comma's really...
that comma's what throwing everybody off. So so they got the 2 unprotected first-round picks, but either way, they're still unprotected because again, I mean, what do you see on the horizon coming up for Toronto after they fall?
And one of those picks, when are they?
2031 and 2033.
Yes,
and they get a first-round swap next year. Oh,
so Kawhi will be gone.
Oh, yeah, he'll be gone.
You're just really...
I mean, what? You're hoping R.J. Barrett and Scotty Barnes are still balling by then?
And Toronto. Kawhi said he wants to sign an extension there and retire in Toronto. So do you think his legacy will be in Toronto then? Like as far as
well, it ain't gonna be. I mean, what's his legacy in with the Clippers?
I thought it would have been with
Ascension?
the Spurs, though. If I thought of like who was Kawhi, I would think of him as a Spur right now. If he was to retire today,
I think you'd lean towards Toronto. I really do.
1 year?
I mean, look, it's one of the most iconic shots ever.
I agree, but just 1 year. If when you think of Kawhi Leonard, the first team you think of, first team I think of is Spurs. I don't even know if Toronto.
I mean, look, I think of the Spurs. But look, when you run back, if think about it, all right. If when we see the montage, what are you going to see?
Yeah,
the shot.
Okay, so now let's flip it. LeBron James, who is also leaving his team, and we can debate throughout the show and throughout the week what team he's going to go to. Where do you think his legacy lies? And I'll read off some numbers for you and what he did for the Lakers here in 2 seconds.
It's hard. I think whoever he finishes with.
You think that will be his legacy?
I think so, because here's the deal. He's gonna go back to either Cleveland or Miami. I don't see him
25.9 points per game, 7.9 assists, 7.7 rebounds. That's the lowest of his career. He was 26.9 with the Heat, 27.2 with the Cavs. 1 championship with the Cavs, 2 with the Heat, 1 with the Lakers. So where does he fall as far as an all-time Laker?
No, I mean I don't know if he's in the top.
Just
10.
Lakers. Just Lakers.
I don't
he had
know.
A Laker jersey on.
I mean he's barely top 10. I mean I can think of 5 Lakers off the top of my head that Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, Magic. Let's see who else. Jerry West.
So this is where
that's 5 right there before I even get to LeBron. Let's see. What's the top 10 all time in scoring? Yeah, I mean, seriously. I'm taking all these guys before LeBron. I mean, hell, I identify James Worthy with I'd say Byron Scott.
Do you think his time in LA was successful though? He was 20, just for people who missed 2019, missed the playoffs. And this is me as a LeBron guy. I'm just reading the stats. 2019, missed the playoffs. 2020, they won the ring in the bubble. 2021, first-round exit. 2022, missed the playoffs. 2023 was swept. 2024, lost in the first round. 2025, lost in the first round. And then 2026 was swept in the second round.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a success, no.
Okay, Trevor, would you say it's a success?
I mean, you won a championship. Now, granted, you can put all the asterisks next to a bubble championship, but I think if a guy comes to your team and wins a championship, you got to do something now. Ownership-wise, I think that hurt post-championship a lot more. But again, I don't think of LeBron as a Laker.
No, I mean, because he was there, 8 years?
Mm-hmm. It's a long time.
Which is longer than you think.
I was just getting ready to say.
You kind of think it's a shorter.
You forget. I mean, really, that's been his second longest tenure. I mean, how long was he with the Cavaliers?
I think 10, right?
So
with both stints,
total,
combined, it was 10. Because how long was he in Miami?
4 years.
4. I was about to say. I think it was just 4 years.
I mean, I don't see how you can see it as anything but a disappointment.
Oh, let's
put it this way. It was disappointing. Yeah. All right. I mean, yes, did he get a title? Absolutely. But the rest of his time, I mean, they made no deep playoff runs. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, that's the reality of it. LeBron,
11 years with Cleveland.
So 11 years with Cleveland. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, his second longest tenured team was with the Los Angeles Lakers.
8 with them, and then, like we said, 4 with Miami.
Now could you...
I think his most dominance was Miami, though.
Not even
4 years.
You know what? Although I would argue his greatest, hands down season, though, was the 2016 championship.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, and look, I'm not a LeBron guy, but that season he was an absolute monster. All right, we're up against it. Are we doing extra credit next?
Let's extra credit it up. Who wants to be a millionaire? Phone a friend, whatever you want to call it. Next on the Fan After Dark.
Our goal is to have you winning every
World-class service, that's all about you. Shout Specs, it's how we do. A huge selection since 62. Shout Specs, low priced, amazing. Here's to you. Shout. Cheers to savings.
This is the exclusive home of Dallas Cowboys football. KRLD-FM and HD1, Dallas-Fort Worth. Let's go, Cowboys.
An Odyssey sports station. Driven by our D&M Leasing Studios, this is The Fan After Dark on 105.3 The Fan.
Hour number 2.5 right here on 105.3 The Fan. Fred Davis, Blake Elliott, and of course, The three of, I don't know, what do we got, like 12 producers these days, but we got three of them in the house right now. You've already heard from Trap House Trevor. You've already heard from Khaki Kevin. Now you get to hear from Dylan. Dylan, you got some sun. What were you doing out in the earth?
Not today, but I was at the pool this weekend.
Oh, okay. Whose pool?
Just the community pool there.
Okay, little community pool action. All right. What does a pool day look like?
And then I was also
Dylan Moore?
fishing earlier this week.
Okay. Did you catch anything?
Yeah.
What'd you catch?
One bass and a few catfish.
Okay.
So
you were fishing. That's very. I like that, Dylan. Being outside.
Did you fish by yourself? Was it a family affair?
No, me and my brother were fishing.
Okay. All right. Did you keep the fish?
My brother and I.
No, we don't keep them. Okay, my brother and I.
Wow.
Thanks, English teacher.
Wow. I didn't know we had.
Trevor's. You know what I love about Trevor? Trevor is Trevor every day.
My brother and I.
I told him that I wanted to take my dad to the Red River rivalry because, nice father-son bonding.
Why not?
And Trevor looked me in the eye and said, "It's not worth it."
Wow.
I'm a Texas guy, and
Wow.
He's like, I'd rather just watch it at home. He's like, you know what, Trevor, shut up. Just sometimes you just need to shut up.
Trevor, you got to smile.
What are you talking about? I'm smiling right now. Probably telling the way I'm talking.
I think we're going to take Trevor to Harry Hines after the show tonight. Yeah. I think it's long.
He might be
overdue.
too negative for them.
Well,
can you put on a different pair of leggings? Like, what is that outfit?
Do you know you have holes in your leggings?
Nothing
that was good.
Vanilla body spray and some wadded up 20s can't fix.
And some loose coins.
That's right.
Okay.
You know what time it is.
Let's play extra credit.
Ring the bell.
Fred
and Blake.
It's a merry-go-round, you dumbass. Do you need the dumb in front of the dumbass?
I mean, I did his homework. Not like he bullied me. He just kind of redumbed it.
Okay.
I've never even heard that word in my life.
But as my own personal form of punishment, I figured out how you're going to earn that extra credit.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
All right, in honor of Bobby Belt doing that fantastic video of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I pulled direct questions, or Claude did, from the show, and we'll be asking Kevin, Dylan, and Trevor, our three competitors, to see who's the smartest. And I will say this, if you are quick enough, you are welcome to phone a friend if it comes down to it. So if you feel like at any point I need to phone a friend, you get 30 seconds, maybe 20. We're not going to waste a lot of radio time for our great listeners, but if you want to, in honor of the segment, you can phone a friend. Okay. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It goes by turns, right? I think it does go by turns. We usually shout it out. We're going to go by turns. We haven't done turns in a long time, so this will not be a shouting out.
We can allow that for them to steal?
Yes, you can steal. Okay. This will not be a shouting out affair. It will be turns. We're going to keep this composed. Okay, let's go to Dylan. Dylan hasn't talked yet. Okay.
Well, he did. He told us what fish
I
he
didn't know
caught.
the whole story.
The fish.
And improper English.
It's a Trevor interrupted.
You know what? Trevor's going last. Okay, Dylan.
See, look at that. Look at the fish we caught.
Look at that.
And that is a big fish. Was it catfish?
Yeah.
That's about the size of
that.
Good God, dude.
That's a big sucker.
What is that, an eel?
Someone said my brother and me was the correct grammar.
Boom roasted.
You don't put yourself first.
What group won the first
Unless you're
Grammy
Trevor.
for Best Hard Rock / Metal? The first Grammy.
Are there answer choices?
Yep, there are answer choices. The answer, I guess it is how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire goes. The answer choices are Metallica, AC/DC, Living Colour, Jethro Tull.
I don't know the answer, so I'm just going to go with Metallica.
It's incorrect. Who would like to steal? Okay, should we do this now? It might be getting too complicated. Should we just go to Who Wants to Steal?
I was going to say, I think whoever steals just yells it out.
Just whoever steals yells it out.
Can you repeat the question?
I will not.
Please.
Answer D. I'm going to go with the answer D.
Oh,
man.
Jethro Tull. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
And then on those cobweb. Something I don't remember. What it was.
Sitting on a park bench.
817, I'm putting $25 on Trap House Trev to win. Are you smarter than the dumbasses? We're doing side bets. Side bets. Send in your side bets. 877-801-1053.
Please.
Promo code FATTY before the night's over. Okay. Who's next? Khaki Kevin. All right. Which U.S. president appeared on Laugh-In? A. Lyndon Johnson. B. Richard Tricky Dicky Nixon. Jimmy Carter, or D. Gerald Ford?
I want to preface with the fact I don't know what laughing
we know
is.
You don't. We know you don't. It was a variety show back in the day.
I'm going to go with B.
Richard Nixon?
It's Nixon.
Oh!
I
He's the only one
remember.
young
I've
enough.
actually seen that clip. The guy calls his phone a friend. It was the $1 million question. He phoned his friend to tell him he was going to get the question right.
Okay, look
I
at
think
you.
he called his dad.
Called his dad.
I think that's what it was. He's like, hey, I'm about to
So
win
he's
$1
still
million.
the lifeline, and he's still one.
I love it.
1968.
I'm here for it.
Let's go to Trap House Trevor. What language was Anne Frank's diary first published in?
Hebrew.
Okay, well,
Wow.
Wrong. Not even one of the answer choices.
Really? She's Jewish. All right.
What's that
Taking
supposed to
assumptions,
mean?
are we, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
That Hebrew is a Jewish language.
Yes, we know, but that's wrong.
A, Dutch. B, English.
Remember, published.
C,
Fair,
French.
but I mean,
He may have written it in
You're
Hebrew.
wrong, Trevor.
okay, well, they can listen. I'm talking to Fred. Don't yell at me.
Well, you're feisty.
You are
tonight.
feisty.
I'm sorry.
You are feisty tonight.
A, Dutch. B, English. C, French. D, German. Shout it out if you know.
German.
Correct.
Incorrect.
This will be-
Deutschland.
Can Khaki Kevin go
Dutch.
3 for 3? Oh, are you cheating in there? Are you cheating?
I am not.
I don't know that you've ever gotten
Come
3
on,
answers
you know-
right in a
you-
row in your
you know
life.
I don't
I don't know if
cheat.
he's ever gotten
Okay.
3 right the whole
In
time we've been doing
fashion.
this show.
Abby can speak to that. You do not cheat.
3.
All right. Wow.
Okay,
Khaki running away with this. If you had, I'll tell you what were the odds on this?
Plus
817.
100,000.
Plus 25,000. Here we go.
817 says it's too late to back out of my bet.
Okay, here we go. All right, back to Dylon. All right, how many miles is Earth from the sun?
I know this one.
A,
Of course you do.
9.3 million. B, 39 million. C, 93 million. Or D, 193 million.
93 million.
Oh!
I think that was the actual answer or the question that he called on his dad. I think.
Okay, enough.
Okay,
We get it. He
I
called
watched
it
that
dad.
episode.
We
I
get it.
I used to watch with my grandma.
Well, then you should get these all right then.
Okay,
Well,
Trevor, I'm going to show
just
you.
hey, I got
You're the only one that hasn't gotten
wrong.
Khaki
I got Anne
Kevin's
Frank
turn.
wrong.
He's the only one that hasn't gotten one right, and he keeps saying, I remember that question.
Well, I didn't hear the first question. I probably would have gotten it right.
Always something.
It is. Always an excuse.
Story of his life.
I know I'm wrong, but
Story of his life.
All right, number 5. Let's go. Where are all the MLB baseballs made? A, Costa Rica. B, Haiti. C, Dominican Republic. Or D, Cuba.
is it Costa Rica or Costa Rica?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I think we have Costa Rica down the road where I live.
Is that your final answer?
No. I'll go with. What were the answers one more time? I was focused on making
You
fun
were
of you for saying
so
Costa
busy
Rica.
talking ish. Costa Rica, Haiti, Dominican, Cuba.
I'm going to go Cuba.
Wrong.
Either one of y'all.
See, I didn't think that it was any of those answers.
My guess
so.
would be the Dominican Republic.
Okay,
You
you're
want to tell
wrong.
us, Trevor?
Costa
All right.
Rica. Because don't they use? But they wipe them with mud.
Again, we're just reading
Yeah,
questions and answers here. Okay?
I'm just saying. Listen, what's wrong with me giving fun facts, you guys? You know,
Because I don't know that they're fun or they're facts.
They're not
Go
fun
look up
facts
what
if you
they
got
rub
them wrong.
mud- They rub mud
It's
on these
your time.
baseballs
It's your
from a
turn.
certain place.
It's your turn.
Yeah,
Fun
it is my
fact.
turn.
Number
You better
6.
get ready here. I'm going to do it
Who
without
said-
answers. Watch.
Who says, in quote, something is rotten in the state of Denmark?
All right, I'm going to need those answers. I'm going to need those answers. I'm going to need those answers.
Come on, fun
Okay.
fact.
A, Hamlet. B, Marcellus. C,
Horatio.
Horatio.
And then D, you want to say the last name?
Laertes.
There you go.
Let's go Hamlet.
Incorrect.
I know Kevin does not know this one, so.
Do you?
No.
Oh.
I don't either.
Well, you said that like you knew it.
Well, you seem to know every other question, so.
His last name is Wallace. His last name is Wallace.
Horatio.
Incorrect.
There's only 2 left. You
Can
got a
he
50-50
get
shot.
his
What were the last 2?
No repeating. Part of
You're
it's paying
killing me, bro.
attention. No.
You're
Don't read
killing
it. Part
me.
of it's paying attention.
Absolutely, it is.
Marcellus.
Oh!
He is
Khaki
correct.
Kevin Walker.
I knew you had
from
it in
the
you.
top
I didn't want to
row.
steal it from
That's
you.
4 for you.
That's 4.
My man has got a
1-1.
healthy lead right now. Who's next? Number 7. Oh, Dylan. Okay. What insect inspired the term computer bug? A, moth. B, roach. C, fly. Or D, Japanese beetle.
I think it was the moth. I could be wrong. I'm going to go moth, though.
That's correct.
It was found in a 1947 relay.
Shout out to that moth.
Shout out to that. Shout out to the guy who found it.
Let's go to Kevin. What was the first U.S. coin with "In God We Trust"? A, the nickel. B, the $1 bill. C, the 2-cent piece. D, the $5 bill.
I'm going to go the $1 bill.
Incorrect.
Ask what coin?
I don't know. What did I say?
That threw me off. That felt like an AI throw off kind of thing.
The nickel.
Wrong.
The $5.
What did you say, Trevor?
2 cent.
2 cent is correct.
Since when is there a
See, this is what
2-cent
I- like,
coin?
don't-
And there used to be a 2-cent coin.
There was a 2-cent coin.
Yeah, there used to be a
That's what I'm
2-cent
saying.
coin, just
That's
like there was a $2 bill out there.
And there used to be a penny. Apparently, that doesn't.
But the
No,
question,
yeah.
the
Penny's
question
gone.
said what coin?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
so we heard-
so then the one and the $5 bill are just the wrong, wrong answers.
You could have.
Yeah.
Then y'all could have just
called
not
it's
said
called
it.
distractions,
Scoreboard,
guys.
Trevor. Scoreboard.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
See,
Dylan and Trevor with 2, Kevin with 4.
all right, number 9. First, who's this?
This is Trevor's.
Trevor's? Okay,
You better
Trevor.
get this without the answers.
Yeah, Mr. Ball Knower.
Listen,
First NFL player to say, "I'm going to Disneyland." Is it A, Doug Williams, B, Marcus Allen, C, Phil Simms, D, Joe Montana, or a bonus guess, O.J. Simpson?
I thought another one in there, Drew Brees.
Who was the third guy?
Michael Vick.
He said, "I'm going to
Patrick Mahomes."
County." Whoever's the third guy was, that's who I'm going to guess.
C, Phil Simms? Final answer?
No, not Phil Simms. I didn't want Phil. Let's go D then.
Joe Montana?
Sure.
Incorrect.
Is it Phil Simms?
Yeah, I thought it was Phil Simms. Yeah.
I don't like Phil Simms. That's why I didn't want to pick
Because
him.
that one, no anything but that answer.
Man, that hurts.
Okay.
Ouch.
Whose turn is it?
My
Dylan's.
How do you say this guy's name? Chekhov's?
Chekhov's.
Chekhov's university degree was in what? A, law. B, medicine. C, philosophy. D, economics.
Name sounds like a philosopher, so I'm just going to philosophy.
Correct.
I don't know.
Wrong.
Never heard
Law.
of him.
Wrong.
Wrong. 50-50
Economics.
You're all wrong.
All wrong.
Wow.
Correct answer was medicine. Medicine
Kevin
was
has a
the
lot of
answer we
points
were
here
What's
looking
the first name? Is it you just gave Chekhov?
That's
right?
all they gave us.
That's all they gave us.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. There's no like that's. Come on,
you know a
guys.
bunch of Chekhovs?
I'm just saying, but
Seriously.
Were you debating between
Sometimes you
which
just gotta
Chekhov
guess,
it was?
boys.
Which
Sometimes
that's what
you-
mine
All right, who's
was.
number 11? You?
Kevin's
All right,
just
here we
waiting
go.
until it's a 50-50 chance.
Hey, look, hey.
That's part of it.
A win's a win. All right, Kevin. Old Colonial New Year started on what date? And this is before the Gregorian calendar. Is it A, March 25th, B, July 1st, C, September 25th, or D, December 1st?
December 1st.
Wrong.
They both went the 50.
March 25th.
Hey!
I didn't need it. I didn't need
Don't
it.
call
I
it
didn't
a
need it.
comeback. Here comes Trap House Trevor, number 12.
Number 12. Which of these men does not have a chemical element named after him?
Fred
A,
Davis.
Albert Einstein. B, Niels Bohr.
correct.
C, Isaac Newton. D, Enrico Fermi.
Does not.
Does not.
Does not.
Because I think there's Einsteinium.
Sounds made up, but I'll believe you.
That sounded so weird.
I want to say
That
it's
can't be real.
Newton. I want to say it's
Newton,
Newton.
final answer?
Yeah.
Oh!
'Cause he's gravity. He's a gravity guy.
There is no Newtonium with
does-
that answer.
It's 4 for Trevor, 5 for Kevin, 2
What was
for
that
Dylan.
again, Kevin? Scoreboard?
Uh-oh.
Oh, let the ish talk begin. Okay, number 13. We'll take this.
Oh, we actually need to go to break, so
Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We got a 5-4-1. We'll take this up to question 20. We'll push Fatties on the phone to the 40. We'll ask this question, and then when we come back, we'll round it out with a rapid fire type of deal. Number 13, this is going to Dylon. Which landlocked country is entirely surrounded by another country?
It's Vatican City's one of them.
Do you want to go ahead and is that your answer? You're wrong.
I mean, no, it's not wrong. It's an answer, but I'll take
within
my
the answer choices.
He's just giving a fun fact before you
city.
finish.
No, he said country.
Yes, but Vatican City.
It's a country. Look it up, Trevor.
All right.
The contestant.
Give me my answer. Is there going to be a
fisticuffs here tonight?
Give me my answer
literally
choices.
Vatican City, though.
Okay, Vatican City was not one of the options.
it's the smallest independent country in the world.
Hey, there you go. Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Okay. But here's the thing, is there water around it?
No, it's
No.
I'm just telling you what, listen, look, Is it A, Lesotho, B, Burkina Faso, C, Mongolia, or D, Luxembourg?
These are direct questions from the show. This is not even AI.
Wrong.
These are like the 125,000 and up questions. These gotta be the.
Yeah, these
I'm going
are
A.
ones.
I'm going to go A.
Lesotho?
Sure. Yeah.
Lesotho. Okay, we've got 5 questions left. All right, and look, a fist fight may break out during the break. I'm not sure. We will keep the fan cam on just in case it does. 5 questions left. What's the score?
6 for Kevin, 4 for Trevor, 2 for Dylan.
Okay, maybe that's why these guys are so feisty. Kevin, come out of the blocks firing today. My man goes to an Ariana Grande concert. Suddenly he's the smartest guy in the room. Don't go anywhere. More extra credit when we come back.
When your friends say, "Hey, did you hear?" you can proudly say, "I heard it on the Fan," keeping you sports informed with some quality laughs along the way. Turn it on and leave it on. 105.3 The Fan, the Odyssey app, iHeartRadio app, and TuneIn app.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-747-7676. 800-747-7676. Again, that's 800-747-7676.
At Siemens, we take pride in what we build. We're growing our carbon-neutral manufacturing hub in Fort Worth alongside our teams in Grand Prairie and Carrollton. Right now, we're hiring talent at every experience level to build the advanced infrastructure powering EV networks and industrial AI. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and career growth. Plus, you'll do work you can truly be proud of. Transform the everyday with us. Apply at siemens.com/jobs.
Soccer's biggest party is here in Dallas, and it's time to kick off the festivities. And while your city hosts the world's best tournament, Kroger and Upside are ready to help you host the best match day parties. Through all the spectacular saves, extraordinary goals, the heroics, and the heartbreak, turn every match into a little win with some cash back on everything you need to make it a tournament to remember. From the group stages to the knockout rounds, Upside comes through with the assist faster than you can say, "Goal!" Download the free Upside app and use promo code DFW4 for a $10 bonus on your first purchase at Kroger. Earn real cash back on your match day essentials, your regular grocery runs, gas, dining out, and more. Simply claim an offer in the app, pay like usual, and earn. But remember to use promo code DFW4 for a $10 bonus on your first purchase at Kroger. That's promo code DFW4.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
At Idea Public Schools, students are prepared not just for graduation, but for what comes next. Because when students are challenged and supported, bright futures follow. Bright futures begin at Idea Public Schools. Learn more at ideapublicschools.org.
Sponsored by Idea Public Schools.
It's time to warm up that scoreboard and get ready to bring home the win with Specs. Specs has you covered with lower prices on all your favorite fan fuel. From craft beer, rare spirits, and world-class wine to chips, dips, and gourmet finer foods. And with same-day delivery when you order online or through the app, Specs is your MVP for the biggest score of the game. At Specs, the fun starts here.
Here's to you, cheers to savings.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
a lot.
And that's important, trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Thousands of dealerships compete for customer satisfaction every year. For the 11th year in a row, D&M Leasing was named America's top leasing company of the year by Cars.com. Ranked #1 in the Southwest for service and customer experience, D&M makes getting a vehicle easy. No dealership visits, no pressure, just leasing experts who handle it all. Call 817 or 972-35-LEASE or visit dmautoleasing.com today. D&M Leasing, America's leasing company of the year.
We make leasing easy at D&M.
This segment is brought to you by the Frankels. If you've been injured in a car or truck wreck, call Frankel first, 214 or 817-333-3333. With Frankel and Frankel, there's never an out-of-pocket cost. They only get paid when you win. Frankel and Frankel, the go-to for car and truck wreck attorneys in Dallas.
All right, we've got ourselves a hot and heavy contested battle right now. Read the scores one more time.
6 for Kevin, 4 for Trevor, 2 for Dylan.
Okay, now, and so who was the last person?
I
Dylan,
was the
right?
last one. Yeah.
All right,
That's
so
Kevin's turn.
Khaki, Kevin Walker. We're on question 14.
Where is Paddington Bear originally from? A, India, B, Peru, C, Canada, D, Iceland. Paddington Bear.
Peru.
Show me.
I mean, he's just running away with this thing.
Did you know that one?
No, I didn't know.
I knew that one. Of course he didn't.
I'm kind of proud of you, though.
All right.
Well,
Trevor,
you
you need this one, bro. You need this one.
Otherwise, Dylan might catch you.
You need to go to the casino tonight, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Which author was born Howard Allen O'Brien?
I know that question.
Is it A, Danielle Steele, B, Anne Rice, C, J.K. Rowling, or D, Toni Morrison?
Toni Morrison.
Wrong.
Everybody else is women, and they're named.
I know, right?
Howard. They named this
That
person
Ann lady.
Howard.
Whatever the Ann lady is.
Anne Rice?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you name a book that Anne Rice wrote?
of course not. All right, number 16.
Can you?
Interview with a Vampire.
Okay. Well, all you had to say was yes.
Okay.
What was, this is Dylan's question, or Dylan or Trevor's? Which one?
Yeah, that's mine.
Dylan's, okay. What was the Sony Walkman?
Sony.
What did I say?
You said Sony.
Sonny.
Sony.
What was the Sony Walkman originally marketed as in the U.S. in 1979? A, a soundabout. B, a listener. C, eardrummer. D, stowaway.
Just sounds cool. Ear drummer.
Sounds cool, but incorrect.
I wasn't alive in 1979.
No, you weren't. Actually, none of us were.
Trevor, go ahead. Try.
Trevor might have been alive.
He might have.
What'd you say?
Stowaway. That's incorrect.
Incorrect. 50-50 chance.
It was A or B, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Was it?
Well, he took. Trevor took
Kevin,
my.
go ahead.
Trevor took my answer. I was going to say stowaway. Listener.
Wrong. The correct answer was A, soundabout.
See, I was hoping to hear Walkman.
Well, that's what the
That's what it's
actual
called, a
was in the
Walkman.
question. Was the Sony Walkman. I tell you what.
Fun fact.
It's getting late, guys. It's getting late. All right, who's next?
It's hard to keep track.
Who would we just? Oh, it
I'm
was
up.
you. Okay, so it's Dylan. All right. What year was the world population half its present total? A, 1950, B, 1960, C, 1970, or D, 1940?
I'm going to go with, so when it was about 4 billion, it's either the 60s or 70s. I'll go with 1970.
That's wrong.
I'm going to go 50.
That's wrong.
Kevin, I literally told you it was one of the two.
Doesn't matter. Still went with mine.
Not 40. Whatever not 40 is.
I don't think not 40 is one of the answer choices.
Well, I don't remember if he said 70 or 60.
You have to remember the answer.
He said
Let's see.
70. He said 50.
60.
60 it is.
A bit of a pity one.
Well,
That's
that's
a
a
point right there.
If we were playing,
Help them
I
out.
said not 40. That's an
Not
answer
40
choice.
is not an answer choice.
All right.
All right, so this is Kevin. Number 18. What golf resort hit a Cold War bunker for Congress? A, the Breakers, B, the Greenbrier, C, Pinehurst, or D, the Broadmoor?
This is a history buff question.
Greenbrier sounds.
That's correct.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, that's a wild place,
This
too.
is the luckiest man here.
The Texans held their training camp there a few years back, and that's a weird spot, the Greenbrier.
Question 19. What plant is named after the first U.S. ambassador to Mexico? A, fuchsia, B, juniper, C, camellia, D, poinsettia.
Who's this going to, by the way?
This is Dylan's.
No, this is yours.
Oh, is it mine?
Okay.
Poinsettia.
Correct.
Okay, what are we at now? Is he mounting a comeback here?
I don't think so.
No.
6 for Trevor.
Kevin's freaking just throwing him up in the dark.
6 for Trevor, 9 for Kevin, 2 for Dylan.
Okay, this is a good one right here. This is for our boy Dylon. Now, Trevor, if you don't get this one, I'll be disappointed in you because I don't expect Dylan to get it. Which news anchor began his career at age 9 hosting a kids radio show? A, Peter Jennings, B, Tom Brokaw, C, Dan Rather, or D, Ted Koppel?
Rather.
Wrong.
Oh,
Koppel.
man.
Who?
Ted Koppel.
Incorrect.
I don't know. That's I don't know that one.
Kevin's going to pull this out of the air.
Answer
if
choice
he was
A.
listening.
A.
Peter Jennings?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer.
He can't
I mean, this guy can't miss. This guy.
I got a broken jump shot, but it's
I'll
going
tell
through.
you
He's
what.
having that. What's the Georgian night? Whatever that guy's name was. That's what he's doing. He's
on
having
a Linsanity run.
I mean, he is. He is on a Linsanity.
Mind you, I've never won one of these before.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, unless you pass out in the next 6 minutes, this is all you right here. Who is the only Nobel Peace Prize winner to decline it? Who's
I think it's
up?
Kevin's.
Kevin.
It hasn't been Kevin's turn in a while.
He's just
Kevin gets this one.
He's just answering layup. Is it A, Albert Schweitzer, B, Le Duc Tho, C, Andrei Sakharov,
These are some names.
or D, Aung San Suu Kyi?
I'm going to go Andrei Zakharov.
Andrei Sakharov. Incorrect.
C, that's incorrect. Because these names are crazy, we will give you these again. Albert Schweitzer, Le Duc Tho.
I'm going him. Le Duc Tho.
Le Duc Tho?
Yeah.
Le Duc Tho! Le Duc Tho for the win! That's exactly in 1973. He declined it.
Okay. A strong physical reaction to beautiful art is called what syndrome? A, Prowess syndrome. B, Jerusalem syndrome. C, Stendhal syndrome. D, Beckett syndrome.
Stendhal.
Wow, you either know that or you don't.
Don't call it a comeback.
It's cool. I love crying at art. It's great.
I will say Kevin with 10, Trevor with 7. This game is not over yet.
What is it? 12-7?
10-7.
Oh, 10-7. Okay, here we go. And this one, this is for Dylon. Who invented the first mass-produced helicopter? Was it A, Igor Sikorsky, B, Elmer Sperry, C, Ferdinand von Zeppelin, or D, Gottlieb Daimler?
Sperry.
Wrong.
He made shoes.
Daimler.
Wrong.
Not Zeppelin.
Say Led Zeppelin?
What is it with him and these not answers?
Yeah,
Just say what the actual answer is.
Because I'm stuck on Zeppelin. Like I know that's not the answer though.
Okay, that's fine.
So are
whoever
you
the other guy is.
Igor Sikorsky?
Let's go.
Igor Sikorsky it is.
Correct.
Igor Sikorsky it is.
Folks, 7 for Trevor. 10.
That's 8, shouldn't
That's
it?
8, right?
That should be 8.
I got 7 here. No, that's 8.
You just said 7.
I wanted to subtract a point.
Can we trust
I want to see. I'm shaving points. Malik
Is
Beasley.
it 2 outs or 3 outs, Blake?
We got the Malik Beasley of extra credit over here.
I think Trevor's got 3.
Don't let me find out you put a side bet on Khaki Kevin to win this thing. No wonder.
Come on, Kevin. Pull through.
Who's
I've been
next?
texting him
Who's
answers.
next?
He's Morse coding into his ear.
Is it
Kevin's up, I
Kevin?
believe. Yeah.
What letter must start every U.S. civil aircraft registration number? Is it... Okay, this will be kind of confusing. So
Don't read the letter to number.
Yeah, we're not reading the letters. Here we okay. So it's either going to be N, A, U, or L.
A.
Wrong.
What leads every U.S. ship?
Aircraft.
Aircraft.
N, A, U, or L.
U.
Incorrect.
A.
Oh, that was going to be my second guess.
Incorrect.
It's
the correct
not
letter is N.
Then
N.
Can we get an example?
No, you know what? Yeah, because no, because you
said
know
a lot
what? Because if
there,
I
Trevor.
do that, because again, if I do that,
Good
well, this
insight,
is why I
Trevor.
would have been. No,
I think Trevor's about to say the
Star
N-word.
Trek. No, Star Trek Enterprise. It's the
It's
N.
got to be the N word.
No, it's the N.
You racist bastard.
right.
Deduct 2 points from him.
-6.
We don't do bigots here at Fan After Dark.
He said, yeah, and I want to say something else. Okay.
Number 25.
Number 25. What is, oh my gosh. What
Trevor's
is
yours, right?
I thought this said Carol Baskin at first.
Carol Baskin.
Tiger King.
Yeah, she did.
Joe
it,
Exotic. Oklahoma.
What is Carol Brady's maiden name on the Brady Bunch?
Wow.
Whose turn is it?
Wow.
I feel like we've had this question
I think
before.
it's yours. We may have.
Okay, Trevor said it's his. What is her name? Martin, Tyler, Nelson, or Franklin? Maiden name.
It was a lady.
Yeah, I don't think they sing the maiden name.
it says
The
in the
maiden name
song.
is not in the theme song.
And it wanted for as a mother. Let's
Youngest
go.
one in curls.
Let's go C.
What is C? Just
Nelson?
I didn't even.
Because I don't remember the gosh dang names.
Nelson?
Wrong. It's
Tyler.
It's not just. No. Oh wow. What a pull.
He remembers the
What a pull.
names.
Well, good.
He was just thinking about where he
Good for
works
him.
at.
Now, have we?
He picked one. He said, "I'm going to say that name."
That's exactly what
That's
happened.
exactly what it is.
All
Are we
right,
sure
so
he's
this-
not looking these up?
All right, so this is for.
It could be.
I'll tell you what. If we find
I'm
out,
not.
if we
You
find
know
out,
me.
if we find
Fred
out,
Davis,
you're
you've
cheating,
done enough radio with me. Come on.
I
got a lot of answers right.
And I
He's got
have.
a lot
I'll
of
tell you
answers
what.
right, though.
I'll tell you. Look. For as many games as he's gotten his ass kicked, it was
Yeah.
only a matter of time before he finally won.
He could still choke this. I will say it's still up.
What's
on
the final score? What's the score?
It is 11 for Kevin, 8 for Trevor.
Okay, so we've got 26, 27. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 questions left. All right, we're going to rip through these. All right, so this is, and I mean, you're going to have to get all these if you're going to do anything, Dylan. How many days are in a non-leap year of the Islamic calendar?
What
a question. All right, this is the Islamic calendar. Is it A, 365, B, 400, C, 354, or D, 376?
It's a trick question. 365.
Incorrect.
354.
This guy can't stop.
Assalamu alaikum. How about that? All right, number 27. This might, if he, I think if he scores here, it's over.
It'd be over if he wins.
GG's, as the kids say.
I guess I GGEC.
What golf club did Alan Shepard use on the moon? A, a 9-iron. B, a sand wedge. C, a 6-iron. D, a 7-iron.
I believe it was a
Sandwich. Is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
You stole. That's right. It is yours. I'm sorry,
Okay, it's
Kevin.
Kevin's turn.
Because you
Sandwich.
Incorrect.
I believe it was a 7.
Wrong.
No.
You needed that
9.
one. Oh, you were wrong. The correct answer was 6-iron.
I have 6.
That's weird.
I mean, who
I
knows,
don't know. Ask
dude?
him.
Why
Look,
6? But a 6.
we all know
Fun
it's
7. If you've seen 10 Cups, 7 is the most
you know
versatile
why? Because that was the
club
only
there
prop
is.
they had available when they were shooting at Area 51.
no,
That's
Mythbusters
all what it
busted that.
is.
Get
You
outta
all,
here.
yeah, you know we didn't go to the
Mythbusters busted
moon.
that.
You know we
Get
didn't
outta
go to the
here.
moon. All right, I'll tell you what. Last 4, 28, 29, 30. We'll just do. Look,
These are 2-pointers.
These are 2-pointers here, and I'll tell you what. Since they're the last 3, 2-pointers, open realm.
Whoever knows.
Okay,
2
here we go.
pointers, mind you. So
2 pointers.
You could win, Trevor.
That's it.
You could steal a last-second steal from Kevin in his first ever win. You could steal from him if you
I'll
lock
tell you
in
what.
right
I got to
here.
win this guy $25.
Here we go.
You got to lock in right here.
All right, here we go. Who is the only person to win both a Nobel Prize and an Oscar? Is it A, John Steinbeck, B, John Paul Sartre, C, George Bernard Shaw, or D, Toni Morrison?
Is this a free-for-all?
Free-for-all.
Toni Morrison.
Wrong.
Wrong, you're done.
I'm going to say Steinbeck.
Wrong.
Wrong, you're done.
Bernard.
Correct.
Give it to him. Give it to
That's
him.
a 2-pointer.
I didn't know any of those
Dylan
guys.
has 5 now.
I know
if
the
Dylan
names, but
gets
I don't
the
know
last
the name
2,
of
he will pass Trevor.
Well, here's the
and Trevor
thing. I was
will be
going to say,
last.
you got to get these last 2 to tie it.
Yeah. Either that or if Dylan gets
Or
them,
if he answers this one, it's game over.
Yep. Okay, 29. Dr. Benjamin Spock. Excuse me. I was reading fast, okay?
Wow.
Dr. Benjamin Spock won an Olympic gold medal in what sport? Swimming, rowing, fencing, or sailing?
Fencing.
Incorrect.
Sailing.
Wrong.
Incorrect. You need this.
Sailing.
You didn't hear what he just said?
No.
And he gets it wrong. I mean,
And with
right
that,
there.
He said fencing.
And with that, your winner for the first time in extra credit history. How long you been at the? When did you
Extra credit's been going on for about a year.
I helped make the intro.
How long have you been at 105 through the fan?
Over 2 years. Oh,
2.5 years?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, closer to.
For the first time in 2.5 years here at 105 through the fan, and who might have the most shows produced of Fan After Dark, Khaki Kevin Walker.
12 points on the board.
12 points. Real quick before we go, anything you want to say to all the listeners at home? I mean, this has been a hell of a battle for you. This is you know what? This almost feels like the Knicks winning the finals.
Being that my fiance is a teacher, whether if I lucked into these answers, which I most certainly did, I think she'll be proud of me. I can't help but think I wouldn't be here without her. So shout out to Mom, shout out to Dad. Thank you, God, and thank you,
These
Abby.
were hard. There was only about 6 of those that I really knew.
Still, Phil Sims, the only one that I actually knew.
Okay, well, shout out to our boy, Mr. Khaki Kevin Walker. All right, when we come back to placate our guy, even though he embarrassed us all in extra credit, we're going to talk a little world credit with the one, the only, Mr. Trap House Trevor. Let's talk some World Cup. Mexico running away with things, and maybe not for as great as yesterday was in the World Cup. Today, we'll find out more next. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up in the next G-Bag Nation, have a 12 o'clock start with the Rangers wrapping up in Cleveland. We'll be on after 3:30. Nation will run till 7 on the fan.
When was the last time you laughed and didn't think about your teeth? A lot of people walk around covering their mouth, skipping pictures, and avoiding certain foods because they don't feel confident. That's no way to live. That's why I've been telling people about my friend Dr. Jeff Buski at Granbury Dental Center for over 20 years. Look, doing nothing isn't an option, and dentures aren't a real solution either. Dr. Jeff Buski has placed more than 10,000 dental implants in his 29 years of experience, so he knows how to give you a smile that feels like your own. With dental implants, we're talking about real teeth, secure and natural, no slipping, and no embarrassment. You can eat what you want, laugh when you want, and stop thinking about it. And yes, it's worth the drive to Granbury. So if you're ready to stop hiding and start living again, go to GranburyDentalCenter.com and schedule your free consultation. And tell them Dave sent you. That's GranburyDentalCenter.com.
Party at your place this summer? Fix things up inside and out with July 4th deals, now at Lowe's. Get up to 45% off select major appliances and save up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on a select Charbroil Performance Series gas grill, now $299. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 7/8 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because you had just one more 3 rounds ago. Because the 5 a.m. flight seemed like a good idea at the time. Because check engine lights always appear at the worst possible times. And because parking downtown is a nightmare. Because there are nights out, airport trips, and car troubles in your area, there are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Hey, Tolos, RJ Choppa here for my good friends over at QC Kinetics. You know, joint pain is awful when you're fighting through it. But, you know, you also know that there are people in your family, people you know, who are fighting through it as well. Listen, we're in the dead of summer. The days are long. The light hangs around. You got so many opportunities to do things. It's time to be outside, moving around, living your life, not sitting it out at QC Kinetics. That's what happens every day. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain, hips, knees, shoulders, back, elbows for me. Go to QC Kinetics. Regenerative treatments done right there in the office. No surgery, no long recovery, no putting life on hold, just real relief. The inflammation eases, the pain lets go. We hear it all the time. He's back. That's right. He can do it again. He can move again thanks to QC Kinetics. 972-972-8610. Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano, Grapevine, QC Kinetics. 972-972-8610.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000.
DFW Restaurant Week is celebrating 30 years, and your restaurant can be part of it. Showcase your cuisine, attract new guests, and support a great cause. Visit DFWRestaurantWeek.com to contact us about participating. DFW Restaurant Week, 30 years of dining with purpose.
50 years in the Lone Star State, a one-stop shop so you're never late. Price is so low that you want to know
which way to Specs.
Come on, let's go.
Specs Wine Spirits and Finer Foods. World-class service, that's all about you.
Shout Specs, it's how we do. A huge selection since 62. Shout Specs, low priced, amazing. Here's to you. Shout. Cheers to savings.
Hey, Tolo, Sean, and RJ here with the greatness of base power. You know, most Texans don't know what they're paying for electricity, and if you don't know your rate, you're probably overpaying. And Base Power found that 7 to 10 Texans are on the wrong plan. Switch to Base Energy, one low fixed rate.
You could save more than 15% on your monthly bill. They'll even cover up to $150 in cancellation fees. See how much you could save at basepowercompany.com/thefan. That's basepowercompany.com/thefan.
Deep dives into this Cowboys offseason with Love of the Star, DFW's top Cowboys podcast, featuring Brian Broaddus, Zach Wolchuk, and Eric Chiafalo. Presented by the On Time Experts. A new episode is available now wherever your favorite podcasts are found.
If you're in a market to upgrade your vehicle, get to Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine. They're the #1 Chevy dealership in the world 3 years straight. They've got more new Chevys than anyone, all priced to sell. Visit ClassicChevrolet.com. This is Texas. This is Classic Chevrolet. Together, let's drive, relax, enjoy the difference. Based on new Chevy registrations 2023 through 2025.
All right. We are just reeling from what was an incredible extra credit. 2 segments, but here we are. Mexico looks like they're about to put the finishing touches. You figure it's probably going to be about, 6-7 minutes of extra time. So barring some just incredible comeback, it looks like Mexico's going to take care of business and advance to the round of 16.
I will take my mini victory lap for my predictions yesterday. We all did Norway versus Ivory Coast.
You were the only one that picked Norway.
Picked Norway to win 2-1. Said Holland would score. That happened. All 3 of my.
Who were you with that they picked Ivory Coast?
Adam,
and
Jacob.
Now I don't remember if Degenerate Jake picked Ivory Coast.
He did. Okay. All 3 of them picked Ivory Coast to win 2-1.
Let me ask you. Well, maybe I need to ask Adam because
he picked Ivory Coast.
I don't know why you would pick Ivory Coast.
He liked their defense.
Yeah,
that was his big thing. He thought defensively they've had a good cup and they would do enough to slow Norway down.
No, Erling Haaland is.
See now before Trevor speaks, he's an Erling Haaland super fan. So that's why he's offended by the Norway.
I'm a Haaland.
Okay. You know what? I respect that. I respect that.
So I'll give myself 1 right there. And then secondly, I said Sweden would not score. I said France would win 4-0. They probably should have won like 7-0.
Yeah,
with
they
all
had so many opportunities.
So many opportunities. I did call the Mbappe brace, which he did do. He should have had a hat trick, but he had 1 goal disallowed for offsides. To me, and I'm sorry, I'll be American. I think that rule with the inches is so dumb. Like if it's like, I think it should be like if it's within 10 yards or 5 yards. But when it's half of an inch and Mbappe's right next to the guy, he's just faster than him, and it's offsides, to me, dumb rule. But that's my American speaking right there.
I think they need to switch it to where it's your body. versus your foot or your hands.
Seriously, what are we doing?
Like if you're, again, I understand because it's momentum, but the Colombian goal that got disallowed the other day, where literally it's because he was standing like spread eagle. I don't know how to, like he was just,
spreading kind of.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but his foot was past it.
Right.
And he was just bracing for the shot. Like I felt like literally toes is what we're doing.
I mean,
that was frustrating.
No, I'm with you on that.
I'm glad we have VAR. I know a lot of like soccer fans do not like VAR.
I just don't, when it comes down to minuscule things, it should not be. Especially offside.
Did you say minuscule?
Minuscule.
Did you see the German goal that got disallowed?
On the referee? Yeah.
With it, where he was touching the goal. And now,
I'm sorry. What am I saying? The referee? Where he goalie interference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What did you guys say? As somebody that doesn't watch a lot of soccer,
there's been a lot of pushing and shoving in the box that they've been allowing.
I noticed he got knocked down, but it's one of them deals where when you get these corner kicks, everything's so bang bang. I mean, when they show the guys jockeying for, these dudes are literally just
pushing,
shoulders,
holding.
shoving each other around. So, but
I think the shoving should be allowed as long as you don't touch the goalie. I think like the initial,
which he did.
You can't like move the goalie out of the way. But as far as the other team, you should be able to shoulder. Or
no, that's fine. But he did. I mean, in fairness, he did knock the goalie down.
Well, see, because for me, because I think when you look at football, when a receiver jumps for the ball, cornerback has just as much of a right to the ball, correct? Yeah. But there are things that you can't do.
Right.
Which again, watching the goalie, I didn't like. It wasn't these guys.
Was it egregious? No.
It wasn't egregious, but you cannot once that ball's out, like you can't
hit the goalie, right?
Push, you can't do anything like that. Like unless you're playing the ball, which he was not. The ball wasn't anywhere near him.
Okay,
so,
are
like,
you
again,
buying? And again, I don't know what to believe. We'll take it for what it is. Where allegedly nobody for Germany wanted to take the final penalty kick.
Saw that.
Allegedly, and four different guys said they didn't want to take the last kick.
The Kimmich, Kimmich is their captain. He's one of their guys. Like he's a very good defender. He's normally a midfielder.
Yeah.
But he's just moved in that role because he's a leader. He's that kind of guy. But I saw him asking. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hear any of the sound. I was out to eat with my buddies while we were watching it. I didn't get to hear the sound. So knowing that they were asked that because I saw them like, oh man, what's going on? So I'm just it's weird. But again, my problem with Germany was there's other than Undav, there's nobody in Wirtz and Havertz, like those guys are
glad
offense.
they lost. I'm glad Germany lost. If you got four guys when you're on the biggest stage for your country going, I'd rather not take the kick.
It's just they're not a very offensive team. Like
and you got a guy who missed a kick, has never taken a penalty kick. Stepped up, so I'll do it, and he missed it, and everyone was crushing him.
That was the guy that crushed the header that went in, and it was an amazing,
wasn't it?
Yeah, Todd. But he's a center back.
He's never taken a penalty kick.
He's a center back. Like those aren't the guys that you necessarily. Now again, like you could yell at Netherlands, where your best player in Van Dijk didn't step up to make a kick, and so
giving a basketball comparison, this doesn't happen. But imagine it's a game-winning free throw, and Kyrie says, "I don't really want to." Cooper, I'm good, and Moussa Cisse has to shoot it, and he misses it. Everyone's crushing him for missing the free throw.
Yeah,
that would be a similar basketball situation where I'm not mad at Cisse or I'm not mad at Taw for missing. That's not their job. You got five other guys that just said
no.
I'm cool on it. Game-winning goal for my country. I'm a little too nervous. I'm not
in
really
the World Cup.
I'm not really ready for the moment. So I'm glad they lost. Some other games that happened. We talked about France. I don't know how you didn't watch the game and don't think they're the favorite to win. Obviously Argentina. There's some other good teams,
man.
but that offense with Elise, Dembele. Dude, they have 3-4 guys that could easily be the best player in this World Cup. And I believe, Mbappe and Dembele did the most goals or most assisted goals in World Cup history, as they now have 6 as a duo. Elise is, if you didn't watch that France game, he's literally Chris Paul.
He's amazing.
He is Chris Paul setting up goals left and right for his guys.
He almost had one of the best goals scored, but it hit off the post. Like so he plays for Bayern Munich. That's my team.
Didn't even mention him. They got 4 or 5 guys.
It's just watching those three, Dembele and Mbappe, the A's, I don't know what you want to call them, Elise, Mbappe, and Dembele, they are amazing to watch. And the way that they pass the ball, it's
they were toying with Sweden. Like at any point you saw they could strike, and then when they did on those fast breaks, I think I can look at the stats. How many shots on target do you think they had? Because they had possession on Sweden's side pretty much the entire time.
I want to say it was 26. I might be a little bit off. But
25 chances.
Okay, yeah.
12 shots on target. In comparison, 8 chances for Sweden, 3 shots on target. France had plenty of chances to score. They had 1 goal disallowed by Mbappe for the offside. So we talked about absolute utter dominance, 3-0. Mbappe with the brace, 2 goals for him. This is now, 4 games in a row with 2 goals? In every World Cup game, he's had 2 goals.
I was going to say, he's only 1 goal behind Messi for most all time.
Which again, like I said, Messi's great. Messi's amazing. But watch out for Mbappe, him being.
He might.
Next.
He'll probably break it this.
That's what I'm saying. He could pass him this World Cup.
Mbappe, 18 World Cup goals. Messi, 19 all time. Messi, 29 total games. Mbappe, 18 total games.
So he's got 18 goals in 18 games.
Correct.
Jeez.
I mean, he's scored 2 in every World Cup game this year. So he's up to that's 8 goals in 4 games.
And that second goal that he scored.
Those 3 guys that they're forwards are top 10 players in the world, and they're all up for the Ballon d'Or, which is the best player
in the world.
It's pretty much like when we watch Team USA play basketball.
That's it.
Where it's like they have Steph, LeBron, and KD, and any of them can take over. Yeah. France is unstoppable right now. Do you think Argentina is their best chance to not win at France to win the World Cup again?
So I have a personal bet. I like England.
Harry Kane and
really?
It's
Jude Bellingham.
The way
you think
their manager picked a team. There's a lot of guys that are not on this team that people would say that should be. You pick players for a reason. Pochettino said it. Like you don't pick the best players, you pick the right players.
Yeah.
And again, England had I think it was Senegal that they played that they struggled with. I can't remember who it was that they tied with, but Harry Kane is one of those special players to me because there were points where he's playing on the back line with the defenders because he is their leader. He does everything he possibly can. So for me, I am a big fan of England, but Argentina's a defending champions. It's just the same. The 2 things that I'll say with Spain and Argentina. Spain,
it was Ghana.
It's Ghana. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, I knew it was an African country. I just couldn't remember which one it was. But Spain is being their best player is 19 years old.
Yeah.
Where these guys are Lamine Yamal, he's phenomenal, and they have a phenomenal midfield. All these things, but
Spain's defense is great. Too.
It is again. They're very
to me.
Very
that's their
good.
calling card. Like if they're going to win, it's going to be low.
But you're expecting a 19-year-old to go out and play to top tier. Now again, he plays for Barcelona. That doesn't get any more pressure.
I was
going
to say he's used to it.
But it's the same thing with Messi. Is that you're playing a lot of games in a very short amount of time. Yeah. How is a 39-year-old going to be able to bounce back and be able to be that leader that they need to be? Same thing with Portugal and Ronaldo, but I just don't think they're that
We've
good.
seen some of the GOATs go out in this World Cup as Trevor Sosa for only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total teams have won the World Cup. 3 of those teams already out. Italy with 4, not in the World Cup right now. Germany with 4, not in the World Cup. Uruguay with 2, not in the World Cup. So Brazil with 5, Argentina with 3, France with 2, and England and Spain with 1 of the only teams still remaining in the World Cup that have won the World Cup before. So we may see a new champion crowned. You'll have England versus the Congo tomorrow at 11 o'clock. You'll have Senegal versus Belgium at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And of course, the USA.
All right, so hold that thought. All right, okay. So I know you got to leave, but look, come back. We're going to do a show rewind. We need to get your thoughts on USA because we don't have enough time because we're up against it. But I want to get your thoughts on USA. Blake and I'll be on the radio tomorrow, so we want to get your thoughts on the USA game tomorrow. A lot of folks saying, "Oh, they lost their momentum and all that kind of stuff." Trap House Trevor's going to break it down to you next when we come back. Final hour of the show. Show rewind. Your Rangers are kicking ass. USA should be kicking ass, and we've got Khakis Kicks at 11:20 and I'll tell you what, a winning version of Khakis Kicks at 11:20. Lots more to get to. Final hour. This is the Fan After Dark.
Sean and RJ, the KNC Masterpiece, G-Bag Nation, and Fan After Dark. Live and local. Turn it on and leave it on. 105.3 The Fan and our Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps.
Attention! Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-747-7676. 800-747-7676. Again, that's 800-747-7676.
Tickets are now on sale for the Dallas Safari Club's Summer Expo from July 23rd to 26th at the Gaylord Texan Resort. Join DSC as we celebrate over 40 years of wildlife conservation and ethical hunting. You'll meet hunters, outfitters, gear manufacturers, and conservationists from around the world. With almost 500 exhibits, auctions, and family-friendly fun, there's something for everyone. Get tickets at biggame.org. First responders and military are free. Visit biggame.org today.
Staples presents Celebrations Made Easy.
I was throwing a party for the twins and had custom invites and a banner printed at Staples. And that's when I saw Party City is now at Staples.
Party City? No way!
So now Staples has all your printing needs and everything you need for a party.
Everything times 2.
And now at Staples, save 25% on all custom banners.
Party City is now at Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in-store, online, or on the app. Some banners available same day when ordered by 12 p.m. Ins 8-1 exclusions apply.
Thousands of dealerships compete for customer satisfaction every year. For the 11th year in a row, D&M Leasing was named America's Leasing Company of the Year by Cars.com. Ranked number 1 in the Southwest for service and customer experience, D&M makes getting a vehicle easy. No dealership visits, no pressure, just leasing experts who handle it all. Call 817 or 972-35-LEASE or visit dmautaleasing.com today. D&M Leasing, America's Leasing Company of the Year.
We make leasing easy at D&M.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
It's time to warm up that scoreboard and get ready to bring home the win with Specs. Specs has you covered with lower prices on all your favorite fan fuel. From craft beer, rare spirits, and world-class wine to chips, dips, and gourmet finer foods. And with same-day delivery when you order online or through the app, Specs is your MVP for the biggest score of the game. At Specs, the fun starts here.
Here's to you, cheers to savings.
Your turn it on, leave it on. Home of America's team is 105.3 The Fan.
Hello, baby.
KRLD-FM and HD1, Dallas-Fort Worth.
An Odyssey sports station. Driven by our D&M Leasing Studios, this is The Fan After Dark on 105.3 The Fan.
Final hour of the show tonight. A little longer than usual. Why? Well, because the Texas Rangers were in warp speed tonight as, what did we say? The game time was, 2 hours and 12 minutes in the 4-2 win for your Texas Rangers. They've now won 6 straight games. They're sitting at 44-42 on the season. Well, we're, 2 weeks away from the All-Star break. I think we all agree Jacob Latz, if he's not an All-Star, something's wrong with baseball. And I think this team deserves 2 All-Stars this year. I think Latzy is a no-brainer, and I think Josh Young is a no-brainer.
Josh Young is definitely a no-brainer. Come
right?
on.
I mean, he's been great. He's played a solid third base defensively, and he's been your best positional player offensively.
These are the LeBron James updates. LeBron came to the conclusion that he wanted to continue playing, in quotes, meaningful and competitive basketball, that this was a happiness-led decision.
Wow. So what's that saying about L.A.? I mean, they're not playing meaningful basketball next year with Luka?
I guess not.
I mean, that's a slap in the face. If I'm Luka, I'm kind of like, well, what's
this is
that
from
supposed to
Dave
mean?
McMenamin, who is very tapped into LA and the Lakers.
No, he absolutely
and Luka.
is.
LeBron has instructed Rich Paul to talk to every team around the league who is interested and then come back to him with the options, and LeBron and him will make a decision. I don't think we've seen that. Every team.
I mean, let's not get.
And apparently 12 teams have already talked to Rich Paul in the last.
Oh, I mean, you'd be silly not to.
LeBron has not decided if the 2026-2027 season will be his last.
I don't think it will.
It'll probably sound like a 2 or 3 year deal we're thinking.
I think 2. 3 seems a little rich. I think 2.
I could see a 3-year deal with a player option for the 3rd. Yeah. That way, if he wants to retire, because here's
he was
the
still
thing.
Good last year. I mean, he was the best player against the Rockets.
But the thing was, and this is kind of where LeBron's at in his career, where he's well adjusted to the fact that he's not the number one option anymore, but he doesn't need to be. I mean, he can be at times, but to think that over an 82-game season, because look, LeBron's doing this to win another title.
Speaking of LA, should Rob Pelinka get fired? This is him.
Oh, wow.
Side of the Luka trade. He obviously lost LeBron in free agency, just happened.
Yes.
Let Alex Caruso walk. Can't forget about that. Traded for Russell Westbrook. Can't forget about that.
Now, granted, that was a LeBron move.
Signed Gabe Vincent and Kendrick Nunn.
Not good ideas.
And drafted Jalen Hood-Schifino in front of a bunch of other guys.
In fairness, weren't those two both clutch?
Could be. That's just kind of part of being a GM and being like, hey, I'm not gonna get this guy.
I mean, isn't that? But and I guess this is the thing, right? Where look, I'm not saying that Rob Pelinka is not a crappy GM. All right. I mean, I think we can again, to borrow a phrase from Blake Elliott, 2 things can be true at the same time. A, Rob Pelinka is not good at his job, and B, part of the reason why LeBron left Miami was because Pat Riley said, I run things.
Yeah, and Pelinka's probably like, sure, go ahead, call the shots. I don't know what I'm doing.
You want to get Russell Westbrook? Sure. I'll trade everybody away for him. Why not?
Chris Paddock, Rangers legend, designated for assignment.
They sent him away already?
Yeah.
Less than 24 hours.
I think this is his 3rd or 4th time being DFA'd this year.
Third team this year.
3rd team he's been DFA'd by. And we're not even at the All-Star break.
Man, and I tell you what, he was solid Saturday. Yeah. He gave you 4 good innings.
DFA.
7 hits, 1 home run.
2 runs on 4 innings.
He's an innings eater.
Those are like
he did
Rogar
his job.
numbers.
I mean,
you hear those are Rogar numbers.
Don't ever talk about my boy Rogar like that.
Where's he at right now, anyway?
At home, listen to the show, fatting it up.
What do you think the get-in price is for USA versus Bosnia tomorrow in San Francisco?
I would imagine if tickets for Argentina and Jordan were $2,000, I would think. I'm saying probably $2,500 to $3,500.
Okay,
I'd double it. I'd say like 4.
So it's the 3rd most expensive event ever at Levi's Stadium, only behind the 2016 and 2026 Super
NFC
Bowl.
champion. Okay. Wow. Okay.
$1,274.
1,274?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it.
That's actually not that crazy.
Wait a minute. $1,274?
That's it. That's the cheapest ticket to get in.
That's actually not bad. I'm not trying to sound bougie or anything like that, but I mean,
in Santa Clara, that's not terrible.
I'd say for
I
California.
was going to say, when you consider Argentina tickets for $2,000,
like $50 here. Shoot.
Wow.
Yep, $1,274.
You know, and again,
we're all saying this, and none of us are going to pay that.
I thought you were going to say like $5,000-$6,000 or something
Well,
crazy.
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. It's because it's Bosnia. I guarantee you that's why.
Yeah.
Because
they're expecting USA
and Herzegovina.
to win.
And Herzegovina.
My bad.
I think they expect USA to win, so that next one. The Minnesota Timberwolves are showing interest in LeBron James.
Oh, well, I mean,
would you do it for the Timberwolves?
Well, of course you would. You'd be silly not to.
And they're saying the Warriors' dream scenario, the Big Four, is seeming more and more like a dead theory.
Of course it's a dead theory. I mean, Jimmy Butler and AD have both come out and said, we're not getting moved.
We're not getting traded for each other.
I mean, seriously. That pretty much put the kibosh on that immediately. And from a basketball viewership standpoint, yes. Is it fun to be a little nostalgic with 4 old-ass dudes in the lineup every night? Sure. But you ain't winning no title with them dudes.
And then last 2, and I'll shut up. One, this has been a fantastic NBA offseason. And free agency just started.
The NBA needed this.
I mean, think about it. Giannis, LeBron, Kawhi, Ja Morant, LaMelo, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Tyler Hero,
and Jaylen Brown still floating in the ethos somewhere. We thought he was going to be the first domino to fall, and he's still sitting out
there
somewhere.
All those guys have been traded. Here's the Clippers' potential starting lineup. Darius Garland, Keaton Wagler, Brandon Ingram, Derrick Jones Jr., and Brook Lopez. That sounds.
I think Grady Dick starts over Keaton Wagler.
That sounds like a play-in team. No.
No, that sounds like they're going to be in the lottery next year.
Yeah, you're right. They don't even make the
play-in team. My ass.
I mean, Darius Garland, and Brandon Ingram are your best players.
Yeah,
those are the example of like second and third fiddles.
We thought Ingram was going to be the guy.
They're not selling out that stadium.
No, they're not. Think about it. He just built that big old stadium with the wall.
I could see, but you know what? It's
just to have Brandon Ingram be your marquee star. Ugh. Unless Keaton Wagler wins like Rookie of the Year and he's
But here's the thing, though. I feel like, though, with Clipper fans, see, they're not like Laker fans.
They'll just show up.
They're going to show up. I mean, you're a Clipper fan.
You're a Clipper.
Okay? Like, you
greatest Clipper ever, Blake Griffin?
Ooh.
Corey Maggette?
Ooh.
Chris Paul when he was there?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you say Chris Paul?
Chris Paul probably
I don't look at Chris Paul as a
I know,
Clipper,
I think
though.
of him as a Hornet.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know, though. I think of him as a Clipper.
So we go Chris Paul 1?
I mean, Lob City was there.
I think you got to go Chris Paul and Blake Griffin 1, 2.
I mean, I'd say Danny Manning from 1988.
I'd throw Corey Maggette in front of that.
I mean,
what about Elton Brand?
Yeah, I mean, he was a dog back in them days when he was with the Clippers.
I mean, would you not giving DeAndre Jordan any love there?
No.
I'm just saying he was a part of Lob City. That's all I'm saying.
He was just part of Lob City.
Okay,
he wasn't
that's
like
fine.
some integral.
Sure.
He was in his own way, but he knew his role.
He was
right?
very much a
He was the
player.
third guy for sure. That's what I'm saying. But I
might give
he
JJ
made that
Redick
part of
a
it.
bigger bump. I mean, he was the killer for the Clippers for a minute. But it's Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
I mean, sure.
Are the answers.
I think it's got to be.
Okay. USA versus Bosnia. What do we need to know, Trevor?
Well, again, the scary thing is the potential of this being just a layup, like the France versus Sweden, that kind of realm. But that is what is scary because USA does not have a good record versus teams that are two nations. The Trinidad and Tobago fiasco.
Yeah.
And now we have Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Don't ask that reporter where Bosnia is.
She doesn't care. No, she does not care.
But again, I think this offense is very good. I think when you have Pulisic, McKinney, Balogun.
Randy Smith, by the way, is the greatest Clipper of all time, in case anybody was wondering.
Maybe Baron Davis for a shout?
Aaron Davis for a hot
By the
minute.
way, I already told Fred, but the Clippers were the 19th most attended last year.
By the way, just real quick, Randy Smith, his nickname? Iron
Macho Man?
Iron Man.
And
his name was Randolph. All-time leader in points.
Oh, he was?
Clippers.
Okay, so I think he does have a fair shot at being Mr. Clipper.
He absolutely
Clippers have been around a long time now.
By the way, and just to let you know what kind of a dog Randy Smith really was, picked in the 14th round of the 1970 NBA draft.
If you 14th round, when did they go to less rounds? That's a huge jump from two rounds.
But here's the best part. Apparently didn't stick because he came back out, and then in the 1971 draft was picked by the Buffalo Braves in the 7th round.
He was picked twice, both after the 6th round.
That's correct. He's now dead.
Oh.
So I guess he got picked by
fairness,
God.
Recipe to a legend.
In fairness,
It's not a real Iron Man.
In fairness, wow.
I said he got picked by God.
He did get picked by God. In fairness to Randy Smith, career 17-point score in 900.
How much money did he make? $30,000.
I was going to say a couple $100.
Enough to make the USA Herzegovina game.
Pack of cigarettes.
That's right. 12-year NBA career, and his NBA debut was on October 12th of 1971. So there you go. There's
World War I.
There's your Randolph
The Cold
Smith.
War was going on.
Well, you had Vietnam going on, and Randy putting up buckets in the NBA.
Were they playing basketball when wars were going on?
Absolutely, they were.
Has there been any war that has stopped sports?
World War II.
World War II.
World War II for real.
Yeah, I mean, because you had, what was it, our boy, or was that with the Korean War? That I think the Korean War, because our guy...
you had a bunch of baseball players go off.
Ted Williams. Ted Williams, I mean, look, obviously the greatest of all time is Muhammad Ali, who gave up his prime to make a stand against the Vietnam War. But Ted Williams, one of the greatest, if not the greatest hitter of all time, middle of his prime, let me go fly
He was a pilot.
missions, combat missions for the United States in the Korean War. Ted Williams.
So give me a modern day comp of that happening.
That would be like Aaron Judge going to fight in Iran. Who's flying over the Strait of Hormuz? Aaron Judge. Did Aaron Judge just open up the Strait of Hormuz?
They've been making TikToks about it now.
Seriously.
In the fighter jet.
Could you imagine?
Right,
by the way, Randy Smith, he was making some good money.
How much did he make?
He made $100,000 before max contracts were made, and then it said that he averaged about $300,000 in his 12-year career.
Averaged?
Averaged out
$300,000 a year
per year.
Oh.
No way.
$300,000 a year?
He made that at the beginning, though.
In the 12th round.
But in fairness to our guy, aka Mr. Trap House Trevor, DeAndre Jordan is the all-time leader in games for the Clippers with 750.
That's a fair shout for Mr. Clipper.
Yeah.
Then.
But our boy Randy Smith, all-time leader for the Clippers in minutes played, field goals, field goal attempts, 2-point field goal attempts, and 2-point field goals.
Randy Smith,
R.I.P. I mean, that's Randolph to those of you scoring at home.
Who was second? Chris Paul?
Let's see. Here's the funny part.
Just Clippers lore.
Blake Griffin. Okay, here we go. Real quick. Last thing, and we'll let our boy wrap up with the U.S. talk. Randy Smith, all-time leader with 12,735 points. Blake Griffin, number 2 all-time with 10,863, and then Bob McAdoo.
Okay.
Is third all-time. Elton Brand, 4th.
Told you, Elton Brand.
Corey Maggette, 5th.
Corey Maggette.
Kawhi Leonard, 6th.
Wow, I forgot.
Really?
Already? Kawhi, how long was he in L.A.?
Well, think about it. When did they
2019.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, 7th. Danny Manning, 8th. DeAndre Jordan, 9th.
Mr. Role Player.
And Loy, L-O-Y, not Roy, but Loy Vaught, 10th all time.
That's a pull.
I learned more about the Clippers tonight than I think.
Who's 10th all time for the Clippers scoring list? Loy Vaught.
Loy Vaught, who was a 6'9", 230-pound power forward, taken with the 13th overall pick in the 1990 NBA draft.
What, the 75th round? Okay.
No, he was the 13th pick.
Trevor, wrap up USA Bosnia. I'm going 3-1 for my score prediction tomorrow.
We definitely need to get up early on them, and it's not because I think that it's just I don't want a team hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in the first 25 before our match break, hydration break, or whatever you want to call it, I think we need to get a goal in just to help alleviate, because again, this defense I don't think is phenomenal. If you want a little USA tie, there is a kiddo from Wisconsin. He has both of his parents are born in Bosnia and Herzegovina. His name is Esmir Bajraktarevic.
Nailed it.
What just happened?
Bajraktarevic. I think that's right. Esmir Bajraktarevic. He's 21 years old. He was born in Wisconsin. He played
Is he on
in the New York
Team
Revolution.
USA?
Nope, he's on Bosnia. So that's what I'm saying. He's an American. He could have been playing for us, which is kind of the
You really
crazy
do
thing.
keep forgetting the Herzegovina.
Well, listen, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. But he's the guy who scored the penalty to get Bosnia and Herzegovina into the World Cup. So that's somebody to watch there because he's a pretty good soccer player. But again, I think if we get another clean sheet, like if we put up a 0, I will be very happy, and I'm, again, very confident. I just don't see maybe the semis.
I'm going 3-1. I think we allow a dumb goal.
I can see that.
I could see it like right before the half or right out of half, somewhere right there where your focus is a little out. 3-1. Kevin, I don't know if you're on tomorrow, so your prediction.
I will be at the
watch
party.
Must be nice.
I will go 3-2.
Ooh, close game.
I'm hoping for a nail biter that we pull through. I want to ask Trevor, do you think there's any chance we get another own goal?
I mean, the odds are decent because, again, it's not the way we play, the way we cross into the middle. It's the opportunity for that is there, and Pulisic loves sending a nice little. He loves getting deep, like going very close to the end line and crossing it in. So again, that's where you can have goofy things like that happening.
Can we get another Balogun goal? Because that guy's electrifying,
brother. If anybody can get a hat trick for USA, it is absolutely Balogun. The way he's playing, I want to say he plays for PSV. in Paris. I might be wrong on that, but I don't know. I'm excited for tomorrow. The tarp might come off tomorrow. I don't know. The tarp might.
Oh, we're going to get a fan tarps off if USA scores?
If USA scores, Trevor, the nips will be out for sure.
I think it's pronounced brutal. Come on, Trap House Trevor from the 214.
It might be, and I apologize for that. Those Bosnian Herzegovina names are a little tough to pronounce.
All right, what are we doing next, Frederick? Are we doing Khakis Cakes? Are we doing Fatties? What's going on next? Your mic's not on.
Sorry, I was going to a deep dive in the 1990 NBA draft. Loy Vaught, man. I went down the rabbit hole.
Who was picked after him?
That's a great question.
Michael Jordan.
That was 1984.
I know.
Where are you taking us?
Top 5 affordable Jordans you can get right now, and college football history is being ruined right before our eyes. Next on Khakis Kicks.
Tolo means turn it on and leave it on. Thank you for making 105.3 The Fan and the Odyssey app part of your day every day.
Hey, Dallas. The Rocket Roger Clemens here. I spent years on the mound giving everything I had, and now I feel every inning in my knees, back, and shoulders. But I didn't want surgery, and I sure didn't want to be sidelined. That's why I turned to QC Kinetics. They're right here in Dallas.
QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Christie and his team use regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No surgery, no meds, and no downtime.
Whether you're teeing off at the club, fixing up the ranch, or chasing the grandkids around, QC Kinetics helps you get back to doing what you love.
Call QC Kinetics Dallas now and schedule your consultation. Natural joint pain relief with real results.
Dallas? Don't let the pain slow you down. I didn't, and neither should you. My friends at QC Kinetics, they'll take care of you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 972-972-8610. That's 972-972-8610. 972-972-8610.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
At IDEA Public Schools, students are prepared not just for graduation, but for what comes next. Because when students are challenged and supported, bright futures follow. Bright futures begin at IDEA Public Schools. Learn more at ideapublicschools.org.
Sponsored by IDEA Public Schools.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money, so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000.
The world's biggest tournament is hosted on our turf. You've got to do it big. And Twin Peaks is built for big games. Stay refreshed for the full 90 minutes with ice-cold 29-degree drafts of Michelob Ultra and the iconic handcrafted spicy margarita made with Casamigos. Pair all of that with scratch-made soccer staples like hand-tossed wings and seared-to-order burgers for a real tournament winner, where every seat pulls you in the front row and every second is packed with the world's most scenic views. Twin Peaks is truly unmatched for every match. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Honey, did you invite the minions over?
Well, you know how we talked about getting Wi-Fi from Xfinity?
Yeah.
I ordered it this morning, was online in minutes, then they showed up.
So they just came over to use the Wi-Fi? For what?
Better not to know.
Get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi from Xfinity. Plus, lock in your price for 5 years and see Minions and Monsters only in theaters. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Learn more at xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Academy Sports and Outdoors doesn't sell meat. We do sell the things that make meat meat. Grills that make steak sizzle, smokers that melt brisket, and chairs that make you say, let's sit and eat meat. The shade you're under, spice you're tasting, a shirt you're wearing, that's us. Chairs, cherry wood, and charcoal, yes, yes, yes. Corned beef, no. Corn whole, yes. Canopies, yep. Canapes, I don't know what that is. Meat, no. Everything else you need to celebrate 250 years of America, yes. Academy, fun can't lose.
This segment is brought to you by the Frankels. If you've been hurt in a car or a truck wreck, call Frankel first, 214 or 817-333-3333. With Frankel and Frankel, there's never an out-of-pocket cost. They only get paid when you win. Frankel and Frankel, the go-to for car and truck wreck attorneys in Dallas.
All right. Mexico with the dub. We've got ourselves a full board of World Cup games tomorrow. We'll get excited about that. We'll probably talk more about that and give you one final heave-ho in the last segment. But it's time for the khakis to the khaki. A little khaki Kevin Kicks.
The khackiest of the khaki, the one, the only, Mr. Khaki Kevin Walker.
You know the drill. It's been a while, but you know the drill. 877-881-1053. Text in on the Frankel and Frankel Injury Attorney text line. All the Tolos. If you're awake this late at night and you're just so happen to wear some sneakers, then one, we respect you because you're more than likely working, and we appreciate you for doing whatever it is that you're doing. But even if you're not wearing any sneakers, you can also text in what you did wear today. Work boots, sandals, Jordans, whatever have you. Pair of Colhans if you work in the office. That's the glory of Khakis Kicks, is you can just text in whatever it is that you want. Quickly, we'll go around the room. Gentlemen, what's on the feet?
I've got on my tan Birkenstocks, feeling nice and comfy today.
I don't know, a pair of Nikes.
All right.
I don't know what these are. I mean, they're the same ones I wear. Yeah, they're my gym shoes.
Yeah, you're Nike Frees.
My Nike Frees.
I got some on Cloud Runner 3s. Went for comfort today. It was first day back at Tyler's because I was off all week last week producing KNC. So had to go comfort over style.
What did you go? What are you wearing today?
I wore some on Cloud Runner 3s.
Oh, are those ones you got from Tyler's?
The gray ones, yeah. That you said they weren't half bad.
They really weren't. I got to admit, they weren't. I mean, I don't think I'm going to take a plunge, but
that's fine.
I respect them.
That's fine.
I'll tell you what, I'll say this and I'll shut up. They're better looking than nasty-ass Hokas.
Speaking of Hokas,
Yeah, we know you do.
Speaking of Hokas, because I do know that there are a lot of Tolos out there that love the Hoka brand and specifically the Clifton model. The Clifton 11 just came out. So if you're a big fan of the Clifton 10, or as I was talking to the boss, Gavin Spittle, earlier today, he was not a fan of the Clifton 10. So I told him, hey, you might have to give a try to the Clifton 11. So Clifton 11 just dropped. You can pretty much find it at any of your sneaker stores. If you want to come see me at Tyler's, then you can do that as well. All right.
They look like every other Hoka.
It's the comfort, Fred, that people want. It's the comfort.
I mean, what are we calling them? The Clifton? Why don't you just call it the Hoka 125 old person special? Because they all look the same.
And with that, we go to our first headline. StockX, some people's favorite, some people's most hated app on their phone, has finally joined along with pretty much every other brand, every other website, every other app. And now they're allowing you to sell used sneakers and used authentic, it must be authentic, clothing as well. This is something that a lot of other brands do. You can find used shoes on eBay. You can find them on Depop. You can find them on, if you wanted to go the marketplace route, you can go that route as well. But now StockX will allow them. Still have to be verified. Still have to be authenticated. Still need to send your pictures and everything.
How long does that take?
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, not too long. If you know what you're doing, there's just you have to send a certain collection of angles because they'll authenticate them in person.
Where?
and their factory and their like their headquarters. They'll get the shoes in that you ship. If someone buys them, they'll authenticate them in person, and then if they pass the authentication process, then they'll send them off. Or if you send in enough pictures and you pay the extra money, sometimes they'll authenticate them through the phone, that way that other person can get them sooner. Now, as far as the used process goes, I don't know if that's still the same. I'd assume most of those steps are going to be followed the same. But yeah, now you can sell or buy used sneakers if you would like to on StockX. Which some people would like to do because some people don't want to pay full price.
I don't mind a used sneaker.
Nothing wrong. I've bought probably 2 or 3 in my collection. I bought used, very faintly used, but still, it knocks off a couple $100 sometimes.
What'd you buy used?
I bought a pair of Air Jordan 5 Alma Menieres, and I think I bought them for close to retail, if not $10 over retail, versus they were going for like $400 at the time resale.
So you paid like what, $160 for them?
No, I wished. I paid like $240 or $250.
Damn.
But I felt pretty good because I didn't have to pay resale.
How'd they look when you got them?
Exactly as the picture showed, just a little wear on the bottom, but other than that,
which who cares? The bottom of the shoe.
As long as I got all the contents in the box and there was no actual problems with the shoe from the outside.
No crease.
That's really all.
That's all you care about.
That's all you care about. We did get some texts in, so shout out to the Tolos who are still awake, rocking with us. 903 Nike Pata Air Max 1 Waves. Man, I wish I could get my hands on a pair of those Pata Air Max 1s. Pata or Pata, I think I'm saying it wrong.
I'll take your word for it.
They'll correct me. The Ja Morant Jurassic Park editions from the 520.
Wow.
Which now will be getting new colors of the Jaws.
I tell you what, them red and blacks are going to look cold.
There we go. The only 11s are the Concords from the 432.
That's a ball Noah right there. Shout out to you, 432.
Now, as we are sports fans and we keep up with our local colleges, Fred loves that his University of Kansas is an Adidas school. Loves that. Joining him is now Tennessee and Penn State. They are both Adidas schools now. These college football
Adidas
traditional
can't make up
schools,
their mind.
these college football traditional brands are just failing right before our eyes. Georgia Tech, they're going over to where they go. They're going to Under Armour now. They were forever an Adidas school, and now South Carolina is going to Nike.
Good for them.
Just a couple of schools making some moves, but it just takes a couple, and then things are going to change.
Well, Tennessee, I feel like has changed shoe companies like 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years because they were a Nike school, then they went to Adidas, and they went back to Nike, and now they're back to Adidas again.
Hey, look, I'll give Adidas props. They're killing the game as pretty much as far as the running game goes, and I would even say they're doing a pretty large amount of the basketball game right now. But when it comes to uniform designing, I don't know. They're not really knocking it out of the park like everyone thinks they are. But hey, maybe it's the brand that pays the most. Either way,
that's all it is.
Either way, Adidas that's what they're doing right now. Yeah. Like I could not imagine if my Texas Longhorns were anything but a Nike school.
Oh, you'd be disgusted.
Like that's a historical program that has been and for always will be a Nike school, I'd imagine.
You know what the biggest shame in all that is? On one hand, Fred being the old school classic guy that I am, I do appreciate the fact that they've never wavered on the uniforms.
Love them.
But wouldn't it be cool every now and again
blackout
to see UT? Because I mean, look, to me, nobody does uniforms better than Nike.
Yeah, blackouts would be cool with some orange lettering.
What's that?
Well, because they already do the whiteouts. They have white and they have orange. I know what you're doing, Blake, okay? We're not falling for it.
I just asked why not whiteouts?
They already have them.
Of course they do.
And they wear black cleats with them.
Stole them. Segregation. Continue.
All right. Anyway. Complex has a top 5 Jordans list if you're trying to get some sneakers this summer for retail. If you're not trying to pay that resale value, well, they got you for the hookup. Now, Fred, before we get into this list, because these are pretty good Jordans, I will say. I'm not going to give... This is Khakis Kicks. I'm not giving you a crap list of Jordans.
Are there any Trunners on there?
There's no Trunners. Because you can already buy those at retail.
I just got 2 pairs of Trunners, too.
All right, first on the list, Air Jordan 3 Black Cements from the 2024 year. You can get them. They retailed at $220. Now you can get them for $212.
$8. We can save $8.
Okay, wait.
Would you rather save $8 or would you rather pay $40 extra?
I'm not paying $240 for a pair of shoes.
These are the Air Jordan 3 Black Cements. Now these are.
I mean, that is a clean shoe, but the only Jordan 3 I'm getting are the blue ones.
Hey, look, if you can get a sneaker like that.
This was popping in 2010, this shoe.
If you can get a sneaker like that for under retail, I think it's.
I don't know how many people are paying $200 plus for this shoe in 2026.
Hey, look, now maybe I'm biased because I do own this sneaker, but you know.
Did you buy it recently?
I want to say I bought this with my Nike discount, so that was a little.
I mean, $212. I can go get them on StockX for $168 right now.
Well, that's the deal. This is from StockX, so these are $212.
Kevin's upcharge. He's taking a seller fee.
Seriously.
Buy them through me, $212.
I mean, I'm not spending an extra $50.
Okay, what's the next shoe? I'll see if it's worth it.
Yeah, next on this list, Fred Davis's favorite, Bread 11s.
The Bread 11s.
I know you're a big fan of the 11s.
I bought this shoe back in the day.
These are lows.
Oh, the lows too? Ew. Yeah, I'm good on the lows.
Some people love the lows. Some people hate the lows.
Like the
I like the lows personally.
No, the highs are way better.
Retail $190.
I think
at the time of posting the article, $185.
You know who else likes the lows?
This is a great Hooper shoe to have. Not actually to hoop in.
I was going to say, good God.
Not to actually hoop in, but to show up to the gym in and just kind of casually shoot around in. I think this is good. If you don't currently play basketball or in college or high school, I don't think this is
You know who? By the way, you know who's diehard 11 fans?
I don't hate these.
Shoddy.
Yeah.
And as we found out Thursday, Skip Schumacher.
Yeah,
he loves the 11s.
This feels like a coach.
Absolutely.
How about him saying, I don't wear the ones because Jordan never won in the ones.
That was fire.
I love that.
Dog.
That's not going to make me throw away my ones, but I appreciate it.
I would buy the Bread 11 lows before the Cement 3s. Okay. Next one.
Fair enough.
I'm with you on that.
All right, the number 3. This one's more of a hype beast pick, but the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 navy color, not the green one.
You talked way too fast. Nike SB Air Jordan what?
Air Jordan 4. So after the big success of the Lucky Green Air Jordan 4 SB collab,
these are clean.
They redid this again, and the navy colorway, retail $225. The StockX price at the time of this article was $212.
I'm seeing one right here for $118.
Yeah, he's ripping us off.
Seriously,
$118. You got to click on it, and they're doing this based on average size.
I was going to say
not the small. They're going to show you the smallest size on the front of the Google page.
You might be Dylan Moore sizes right here.
This is second place.
U.S. men's 4.
Yeah.
It's a child shoe.
So this is probably going to be based on men's 9.5, which is the most common size.
Is it?
It's about 9.5 to 10.
An 11.5, which is the size I wear.
Men's 9.5 is the most common size?
I think so, yeah. I really do.
Y'all got some small feet out here. Y'all walking around with 9 shoes?
Size 11.5, 241.
Let's do this right now. You do what you're wearing. I want everyone to text right now, what's your shoe size? Okay, continue, Kevin.
Yeah, Blake wants to find something out.
I just want to know what people's shoe sizes are.
Air Jordan 5 2025 Fire Red with the black tongue. These ones...
I'm typing this in. Go slower. Air Jordan 5 what?
Fire Red.
Fire Red. That's it?
Yep, 2025 edition.
This is last place.
I do not like this sneaker. I do like the 5s. I don't love this particular colorway.
This is last place to me out of all the sneakers you've named.
This is me and Skip's first ever pair of J's right here.
Okay, so this is first place for you.
Hands down.
If 100%. Only I had his Instagram, I'll send him these. He'll definitely respond.
How much are they?
Retail $215. They're currently at about $185.
Fred's like $34 for a size 5.
For 11.5, they're $208. I would think about this. These I would consider for $205. Absolutely.
You love this shit.
I do. 100%.
All right, and last but not least, I actually don't know Fred's opinion on these ones. The Air Jordan 12 Taxi.
Love them.
Taxi is the white and black colorway. This one is the 2025 pair. Retail $210. They were going for about $200.
I saw this shoe 100 times in high school.
These were big in high school.
I think the black with the white is the better looking shoe. Plus, they came out with a low top Carolina navy blue as well that were dope as all get out. So the 12s are goated though.
All right, you asked for shoe sizes 945 13, 903 11.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. 11 plus.
Hey, shoe size 9.5 from the 817.
Little foot. Sorry.
Wow.
You can't talk crazy to your girl. If your shoe size is below a 10, you can't talk back to your girl.
817, size 8.5. I'm a 5'6" Mexican.
Yeah, you can't talk back to your girl.
Okay, 6'8", want a picture, Fred?
That was Blake that asked. Blake wants a picture.
I'm not asking for your shoe size.
Do you agree with that take, Fred?
What's that?
If your shoe size is below 10, you can't talk back to your girl. If you're walking around with a size 8 shoe.
In fairness, my dad wears a size 9.
Okay, he gets a pass.
Fred too
gets a pass. He's the only one that gets a pass.
Fred wears a size 9, so.
Other than that, though, would you agree?
You better be a cold dude. you better say it with your chest anytime.
You better have a long stack of cheddar in your pocket.
The 817, 11 triple E. It's a wide ass shoe.
Wow.
That's a wide ass
You're going
shoe.
online for that shoe.
Did I miss something? I thought the show ended at 11.
This is you're dreaming. We're
here,
not on.
Yeah, this is not us. No, we're on until midnight when the Rangers play late.
Took over on Westwood 1.
What do we think the biggest shoe is? We've gotten 13. That's the biggest size.
The biggest size shoe that a Tolo wears?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get the answer by the end of the night.
I'd say probably a 14 or 15.
My last thing here, I got to gripe with Nike, Adidas, Pumas, and all the brands. Why the hell are all the cleats in the FIFA World Cup pink? Why? Why did we do that? Why did we all decide to do pink? None of the brands are showing off on the biggest stages. And that's it. That's all we got for Khakis Kicks.
Fantastic.
I tell you what, that was a hell of a rendition right there, my friend.
No, I agree. Let's go band for band. I'm agreeing that if you have a size smaller than a 10, I'm expecting you to have long cheddar. I'm with you. If you've got long cheddar,
money, right?
You can have below a size 10. But if you have low cheddar and below a size 10, I don't think you can talk back to your girl.
Ooh, okay. The 214. Talk about a throwback. Chill. Us Longhorns had Reebok with Ricky.
That's true. That is true.
I forgot about that.
That is true.
Reeboks were hot for a hot minute.
Okay, 817, 15 triple E. He's 6'5".
All right. Come on.
That's a big dude. Big foot.
Big socks.
Big socks. Long shoestrings. When you got to shoe that
long
big.
aglets.
At the very least. All right, final segment. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up Wednesday morning on Sean and RJ, did the Rangers make it 6 in a row? Did the Mavs do anything in free agency? And we get you set for Team USA with 2 more Casey Donahue ticket giveaways in the 7 and 9. It's a Hump Day edition. Hump Day. On the Fan.
Attention, Fort Worth. Luxor Staffing is hiring for a large new major electronics manufacturer in the Alliance area, plus hundreds of openings across the DFW Metroplex. Weekly pay, great benefits, and start as soon as tomorrow. Visit luxorstaffing.com today. That's luxorstaffing.com.
Soccer's biggest party is here in Dallas, and it's time to kick off the festivities. And while your city hosts the world's best tournament, Kroger and Upside are ready to help you host the best match day parties. Through all the spectacular saves, extraordinary goals, the heroics, and the heartbreak, turn every match into a little win with some cash back on everything you need to make it a tournament to remember. From the group stages to the knockout rounds, Upside comes through with the assist faster than you can say, goal! Download the free Upside app and use promo code DFW4 for a $10 bonus on your first purchase at Kroger. Earn real cash back on your match day essentials, your regular grocery runs, gas, dining out, and more. Simply claim an offer in the app, pay like usual, and earn. But remember to use promo code DFW4 for a $10 bonus on your first purchase at Kroger. That's promo code DFW4.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/team. That's ZipRecruiter.com/team.
In celebration of America's anniversary, DFW Security is making a declaration. Cameras should do more than record crimes, and burglars should be caught before they break in. Declare your independence from ordinary cameras with DFW Security. AI-powered technology by Alarm.com alerts live agents to intervene. They speak through the camera and dispatch the police if needed. DFW Security. Stop crime before it starts.
DFWsecurity.com.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong?
I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, Tolos, RJ Choppa here for my good friends over at QC Kinetics. You know, joint pain is awful when you're fighting through it. But, you know, you also know that there are people in your family, people you know, who are fighting through it as well. Listen, we're in the dead of summer. The days are long. The light hangs around. You got so many opportunities to do things. It's time to be outside, moving around, living your life, not sitting it out at QC Kinetics. That's what happens every day. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain, hips, knees, shoulders, back, elbows for me. Go to QC Kinetics. Regenerative treatments done right there in the office. No surgery, no long recovery, no putting life on hold, just real relief. The inflammation eases, the pain lets go. We hear it all the time. He's back. That's right. He can do it again. He can move again thanks to QC Kinetics. 972-972-8610. Dallas, Fort Worth, Plano, Grapevine, QC Kinetics. 972-972-8610.
Rangers manager Skip Schumacher with the KNC Masterpiece. Wednesdays at 12:20. Coverage you deserve on your home of the Rangers. 105.3 The Fan.
If you're in the market to upgrade your vehicle, get to Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine. They're the #1 Chevy dealership in the world 3 years straight. They've got more new Chevys than anyone, all priced to sell. Visit ClassicChevrolet.com. This is Texas. This is Classic Chevrolet. Together, let's drive, relax, enjoy the difference. Based on new Chevy registrations 2023 through 2025.
All right, final segment here on The Fan After Dark. Let's give you a little World Cup update as far as how the bracket is being done. Canada and Morocco will play in the round of 16 on July 4th. Paraguay and France will play the same day. So that's the top of the bracket. We're still waiting for Belgium and Senegal. That's going to be tomorrow. USA and Bosnia. So if USA wins, they'll play the winner of Belgium and Senegal. Then you got Spain versus Austria. That's going down July 2nd. Also Portugal versus Croatia. Those two teams will match up the winners of those. We already had Brazil beat Japan. They're going to be taking on Erling Haaland and Norway on July 5th. You've got England and Congo playing tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Switzerland and Algeria playing on July 2nd. Colombia and Ghana playing on July 3rd. And then Australia and Egypt playing on July 3rd, and Argentina and Cape Verde. Let's do a rapid fire, Fred. Who's winning these games? You don't have to give me any reason. Argentina, Cape Verde.
Argentina.
Australia, Egypt. I'm going Australia. Argentina. Colombia, Ghana.
Colombia.
Agreed. Switzerland, Algeria.
Give me Algeria.
I'll go Switz. England and Congo.
Give me Congo.
I'll take Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. Portugal and Croatia.
Croatia with the upset.
I got Croatia with the upset too. What if I told you that Cristiano Ronaldo has played in 8 games of knockout soccer in his World Cup history, in 6 different World Cups?
Never made it to the 16?
Never scored a goal.
Oh.
So in the he scored in the group stage. In the knockout stage, which is what we are in currently, he has scored 0 goals in his entire career, and he's also played in 6 World Cups.
That's like LeBron not scoring in the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, ever.
I mean, we're not still having the Ronaldo Messi discussion, are we?
I mean, we can't. I mean, Messi has got the 19 the most, and Ronaldo has 0. It's not even like 19 to 16. It's 19 to 0.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, no, it's 19 total. 19 total goals. I can look
how
up
many does he? Oh, God, you do that. I'll look see how many he's got total.
You can look up how many he has in the knockout rounds. He has 19 total. You can see how many he has in the knockout stage. Messi.
Well, let's just see how many World Cup goals he's got. I mean, he's
19.
got 10. I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo, 10 total.
He's got 10 total. He had one in 2006, 1 in 2010, 1 in 2014, 4 in 2018, including a hat trick against Spain, 1 in 2022, and then he's had 2 in this one. Yeah. So 10 total.
Yeah. And 0 in the knockouts. When it really matters. Like group stage, obviously the Spain hat
that's your money-making stage.
But I mean, beating some of those other teams doesn't really do anything.
Beating a 12-year-old Lamine Yamal isn't doing a whole lot.
And then what just happened for the first time in 40 years, Mexico has had to wait to get a World Cup victory in the knockout stage. Here's how their first goal sounded on Telemundo.
I mean, that crowd is insane.
We're just going to let it ride out.
Shout out Mexico.
Mexico 2-0 victory today. They advance for their first knockout victory in 40 years. So shout out to Mexico. We need Canada to get a win as well. Let me continue with the bracket.
Well, no, Canada's already won.
Good call. Yeah, Canada's already won.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If the U.S. wins tomorrow, the North American teams are balling.
Belgium, Senegal. Who you got in that one? I'm going to go Senegal.
Give me Senegal.
Okay. Spain, Austria is the last one to predict. Spain is what I mean. That one might get ugly. And then USA, we're obviously going to pick USA. And then we'll be in the round of 16. Here's a fun clip that I showed Fred during the break. You ever thought about Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons is the guy that's trying to make a comeback into the NBA. This was Stephen A. Smith when asked about Ben Simmons returning and what he would do to get him on his team.
So I'll say it tongue-in-cheek. I don't think Jesus could convince me to take Ben Simmons. And if I did so, I'd do so begrudgingly. Only because I'd be scared to go to hell if Jesus asked me and I didn't listen. I think Ben Simmons is a basketball abomination. He is the only player that I have ever witnessed in NBA history who I believe should pay NBA teams to have him play. Not the other way around.
Wow.
He should have to pay them. To say that he is a disaster doesn't begin to describe it. Now, we danced around this issue for years because we did not want to come across as being remotely insensitive to people with mental health issues. And obviously, there were a lot of people that were saying there were mental health issues that plagued his career, and that really he piggybacked off of that, and he said, okay, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I want to remind y'all, this brother was literally on the basketball court, scared to shoot. layups in the playoffs against the Atlanta Hawks.
The 9-second
Layup
pause.
right under the basket. He's 6'9", and giving it to somebody else because he was scared to shoot the basketball. Literally treated attempting a jump shot as if you had asked him to be on the front lines in Iraq or Iran or Afghanistan or someplace like that. I mean, you can't make this up.
How many countries are you going to name
You
off?
can't make this up.
Iraq or Iran or Afghanistan.
So Ben Simmons was asked on a podcast on why he didn't shoot that shot. He said, my blank wasn't going in that night, so I gave it to whatever teammate.
Whoever he threw it
because
to.
he had a better free throw percentage.
I mean,
I love how he waited like 7 years ago.
I mean, I guess better late than never. He's had time to think about it.
Oh,
so.
everyone's only made my whole career off that one moment. I'm finally going to speak up about it.
That's a meme.
I just said it that night. Hey, I didn't shoot it because of this. You know, it wasn't really going in. I was just looking for my teammates. He just was silent for 7 years and let Stephen A. have it.
It's like, bro, you're right by the bucket.
Health issues.
Mental health issues. What a...
He's an abomination to basketball.
An abomination to basketball. Going to the front line in Iraq, Iran,
or Iran,
or Afghanistan, or someplace like that.
Or Afghanistan.
We need that as a drop.
Or someplace like that. I mean, you can't make this up.
You can't make this up, Steve. You cannot make this up. All right, real quick. All right, so tomorrow night, normal show time for Fan After Dark. It's Fred and I. Blake and I will be on from 7 to 11. I want to say Jet Nelson will be our producer tomorrow night. Khaki Kevin Walker. You guys are going to what? Sidecar Social?
I do believe that is correct.
Is it the one in Addison?
I do believe that is correct.
Okay, so we will have. So if you're looking for a place to go to the game tomorrow night and you want to hang out with some fan celebrities like Khaki Kevin Walker and what shoes are you gonna be wearing tomorrow night?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, guess what? Don't tell them yet. They can come to the Sidecar Social and find out for themselves. So come on out tomorrow. Have a pop with our boy Khaki Kevin Walker. Who else is slated to be out there tomorrow night?
Off the top of my head, I know Trap House Trevor will be there. I do know Jacob is going to be there. Okay. Will Chambers, who orchestrated this entire event, is going to be there. And then outside of that, I do believe... I want to say Chief is going to make his way over there after G-Bag is wrapped up. So.
CA said possibly.
I think Kevin Dawson might be there tomorrow.
Eric Chiafalo will be there. Brian brought us verbatim. I appreciate the offer, but I am out.
You're not wrong about that.
Let's see.
Wooly Bully did not respond.
Wooly Bully never said a word.
So he won't be there.
Wooly Bully, Dylan, and Kevin Hagler were the only ones to not even say a word.
I don't know if Dylan even is in that group chat.
He's in there.
No, I think he is.
Wow.
I think he is.
Didn't even respond.
Well, he's out fishing. That's why.
Catch catfish.
Jizz Horncamp.
He'll be there tomorrow. All right, so go out to Sidecar Social and let's go get a win for the US of A. And while you're driving out there, make sure you have it tuned to 105 through the Fan so you can listen to myself
Dawson will be there.
Blake Elliott. There you go. Meet Gavin and the entire Fan. Well, no, we won't be there, but the Fan, they will be. All right, shout out as always, Khaki Kevin Walker. Great job by you as always. For Blake, I'm Fred. Good night. God bless. Go USA.
The more time you give, the more our crush grows. Together we continue to build something special. Keep turning it on and leaving it on 105.3 The Fan and the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps.
At Siemens, we take pride in what we build. We're growing our carbon-neutral manufacturing hub in Fort Worth alongside our teams in Grand Prairie and Carrollton. Right now, we're hiring talent at every experience level to build the advanced infrastructure powering EV networks and industrial AI. Enjoy competitive pay, great benefits, and career growth. Plus, you'll do work you can truly be proud of. Transform the everyday with us. Apply at siemens.com/jobs.
If the amazing regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics provided relief for former pro football player Bobby Carpenter, imagine the potential for your aching joints.
So my knee had been bothering me for a while. I played football for a number of years. I looked at talking to some doctors when I need to potentially have surgery, and I decided hey, let's check out QC Kinetics. I go in there and they look at the knee. Hey, here's the program that we can put you through.
That treatment takes your body's own healing properties and concentrates